So, without further ado, why don't we return?
Red ale? Nice.
Nice.
Almost like Killian's. I like red ale.
Killian's.
Yeah, Killian's. I used to like Killian's quite a bit back in the day.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, guys.
Cheers, Mogar.
Oh, are we live?
Yes, we are. We are live.
What was the elephant in the room? Because you were muted and I didn't hear it.
What was what?
We're talking about elephants. Never mind.
There's a viewer named Random Elephant in the room who ran away scared.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
Now. Where's the elephants?
All right.
I'm tired.
True to his namesake, right? He was here,
Very
then he
true.
was gone. He's just a random ass elf.
All right, guys. So, you have gained your sleeps and all that jazz. You are back and prepared for whatever events lie before you for the next hour and a half to 2 hours. So, the floor is yours. I'm at the.
I'm eating breakfast. Nick's eating breakfast.
Yeah, Cypress is eating breakfast as well.
Yeah.
Well,
Morning breakfast. We're just trying to take it easy this morning. You
not
know?
even. It's not even morning. It's like 2 a.m.
Oh,
Damn,
yeah,
let's
I'm
go
eating
back to
breakfast.
sleep.
Yes.
Breakfast.
I figured you guys might still be doing that after an important rest. Go ahead and gain back all the spells that you so need to for each of the casters here. You'll be able to eat as much as you so desire. You've gained back all of your health. You feel quite a bit better. You know, Tima she's appreciating the shit out of the rest. She's needed it after that stint with Solis and Symarra on her back. She was not doing so hot, so she's quite grateful. Is there anything that you guys wanted to do with this time while you've been kicked out of your rooms? Symarra, Nyx, anybody else?
Mogar's just
We
chilling.
didn't find any information.
No.
We didn't.
Well, Symarra, I know that you had considered speaking with someone in town, or maybe speaking with Kendra herself.
Yeah, well, I'll say, like, I can't. We had a look and we just can't find anything new. I feel like someone needs to. We need to talk to someone else. I don't want to just meet. Still a bit. Yeah.
Okay.
So I've just said that. That was Symarra.
So you're having like a borderline a hissy fit.
She's still okay. Look, she's not like awake. She's not a waking up person. When people are morning people, she's not even a waking up person. She takes like a little hour to, and if it frustrates her that she doesn't know the answer.
Okay.
A little bit.
What if we called like a town meeting? What if we like got everybody together, called a town meeting, and we use that opportunity not only to kind of update people on what we're discovering
to die
and also let them know what we do, but also to get to
Murder.
know some of the townspeople a little bit better that we haven't
know
had an
what?
opportunity to.
that actually might be a good idea because I have a very high diplomacy.
I'm just picturing us like inviting people to a party and like nobody wants to fucking come and show up. They're like,
Nah.
I'm gonna
This
be
is
like,
the
oh,
most exciting thing that has ever
Oh.
happened for these dumb farmers, okay? They're gonna show up.
I only think we should do it if we tape Nyx's mouth shut.
I am a great public speaker. I don't know what you're talking. I have the vocal 4,000 tall man.
You do. You're the vocal cord. Last time we let you speak, you talked about panties and all kinds of.
I mean, important topics the people have to know about. I'm giving them what they need.
Nyx,
Important topic.
I look up for my breakfast, so I'm like, Nyx, listen. a entertainer you may be, but public speaker.
Why don't we just tell them that we're gonna like do a magic show? I'm sure they'd love the entertainment, and I have
No
this
more magic
new,
tricks.
But I have this new thing I want to try out.
So you guys
I feel
never
like
don't
if
want to
we
go
say-
back?
If we say magic trick in front of Gibb, we are going to jail.
If we say anything in
It's-
front of Gibb, we're going to jail.
We are going to jail. Do you remember the good berries?
The good old days.
The good berries
The good old
down the
days.
throat.
Prison.
Mix.
Berries.
I
That magic
didn't
trick.
provoke Mogar to do that.
No. Let's just maybe not suggest magic to Gibb though.
I got a
That's
finger
all
for
I'm
him.
saying.
Oh,
You
the
got a finger for him? No. You tickled his uvula.
Good.
Well, like, you know, I look up for my breakfast, take a moment to stop eating, and I say, actually, man, that might not be such a bad idea.
Oh God.
Maybe we should have the magic show.
What? Solis
Maybe
puts down
to
the sausage.
draw the townspeople in, you know, since maybe they don't think so fondly of us.
Nyx gets up on the table. She stands up proudly. I need a new outfit.
Oh God.
Yes. Nick's magic show.
No,
Town
my-
meeting. Nick's magic show. Town meeting.
Solis looks over to Cypress to see if he's still high. I thought you said you were out.
It was his last. He is enjoying it.
Well, I mean, all jokes aside, I think talking to the townsfolk might be good if they're our only source, but don't think a magnet show should. I don't think we should do that. I think we should really just tell them while we're here. We really haven't explained to anyone. We just kind of showed up, killed people, hurt people.
Well,
Then what better to entertain them with a magic show? We're sorry. What's your... You know...
anyone else having flashbacks about a spirit board?
That
We need to go
would-
back.
Absolutely.
Don't we need to
Yeah.
go back anyway to the prison? There's something at the prison we need since we need to get in
Why
there.
were we going there? We were just
Okay,
investigating.
So Cypress is super high still, and he's looking over at Nyx, and you know what? Sometimes with a wild soul like this, you gotta let him roam.
By herself. Okay, so we're gonna do.
You guys know in the townspeople by myself.
I don't
A lot
mind
of
getting
blood from,
everybody
like,
together,
Dawn
doing a
coming in.
town meeting, and then having her show at the end.
Okay. So
Why
what we're
wouldn't
gonna
you?
do is we're gonna once we get the information we need, we're gonna research and have her do her own magic show. Perfect.
Well, like if you think about it, we can be like, well, these are the good things we found. Blah 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 blah. And then you go ahead and go, and here's the bad. And you could all be possessed at any time. And now a magic show. Go right into Nick. Maybe the final countdown will play. We don't know yet, okay? But we need somebody to kind of soften the blow of the fact that we haven't done much since we got here, but caused a lot of fucking shit, okay?
We did beat up a farmer. We did that.
Mm-hmm.
We carried a man to a grave.
We did.
That's two
We
whole
did. It's been
things.
pretty. You know,
Two
maybe
whole
we need to
things.
show them our fun side. You know,
I mean,
maybe we have a good, lighthearted side that people could, grow to love. Who
Cypress,
knows?
you said
We gotta nurture that.
you said at one
Aren't
time you
people,
wanted
like-
to look at the body. of,
Aren't people suspicious of magic also in this?
I mean,
time?
obviously, if they can't do it, it's probably gonna surprise them.
They're suspicious of strangers. Magic is
Okay.
like, I'm not so sure about that. But when you guys walked in, they were like, definitely not sure about that. Definitely.
Well, now we...
It sounds like a bad
them.
joke, doesn't it? A gnome, a dragon, and a satyr walk into the village.
It does. It does sound like
Sounds
a
like
bad
yeah.
joke.
Sounds like
Yeah. I look up for my meal and I just completed it and I say, you know what, group? I think that we have strengths that we're not utilizing, you know? And
one more
I look
good
over to
speaker.
Solis and I say, he is a very articulate fellow. Maybe we should let him talk to the people. And I look over at Nyx and I say, and she's a very,
She can hold the light.
Interesting.
and I'm like looking around and like interesting is almost there, but I'm still like searching for it. And I'm like looking around and I look to Mogar and Mogar says,
Mogar.
yeah, exactly. Just like
Oh,
that.
okay.
And I kind of looked at Nyx and kind of like, hey, do you want to do this?
Yes! Yes, I want to do this.
have a bad feeling about this, but you can only speak during your turn.
No, there's turns. No, there's turns. I love it. Okay. So, Mogar, Symarra, do you have any thoughts on this?
I'm just like,
Dancing.
You're just like up in the back, Techno Viking, just like boom, 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 boom.
I'm just like, yeah, okay. Maybe, yeah. I could do
Symarra's
some
like
cool
root
stuff.
mom. She's just like,
Yeah. Note taking, Mom. I'll be writing
I
all
look
this
over,
down.
what do I
I'll
see
be
when I see
telling you
Symarra?
all-
What do I see when I'm looking at
Yeah.
Symarra while I'm throwing out this plan to everybody and I'm saying, we got somebody who can give us good, Solis can give us great speech and magic show and stuff. What's when I see your face, when I look over, what do I see?
It's like she's got that shirt on that says,
What is that? The face? You actually doing the face? You're like
Doing the face, like,
troll face?
it's
give
like,
me strength.
yeah, it's like she's got the shirt on that says, "Don't talk to me until I've had my coffee."
she sips.
It's like, I need. You just give me strength. I envision how well this is gonna go.
Is it playful or is it very serious?
No, I'm like half joking, but very serious also. I'm like, this is fine. This is fine. This is what you see.
The
This
world
is
is on
fine.
fire
Doc.
behind her.
Yeah, she's like,
All right.
yeah, no,
gonna
I'm
make a
down
roll.
with it.
I'm gonna
I'm
make
down
a
with
roll real
talking.
quick.
I'm down to talking with the townsfolk. I just, I feel like it's going to be something.
Well, before we talk, I have to go freshen up so I can look my best. Solis runs in the bathroom.
Well, where's Bart? Is he like eating with us? Can we assume
yeah.
that he's like come back to us, or is he
At 2 in the
still-
morning?
Oh yeah, I guess we're still at 2 in the morning. I
He's
guess
probably under Nix's bed.
Well, he has a habit of showing up whenever the fuck. So yeah, 2 in the morning, maybe he's there. Who knows?
Opens the closet door.
It is Bart.
my
Okay?
Solis, on the way to the bathroom, you'll see that Bart is resting in the main room. This is pretty much where Kendra goes all the time. She rests in front of the fire, in the chair, and you'll see that Bart is there as well. Kendra is not resting. She is still cleaning through the house. She'll probably pass by you on your way to that bathroom area.
Why are they cleaning at 2 a.m.?
Well, something
restless
about having a body in your home. What would you do?
Wait, what body?
Well, we had a field trip.
The priest, the old man from the beginning, remember?
Grimborough.
Yeah. What did we do with him?
You left
I
him.
guess-
We just left him. We were like,
Oh,
let's go explore instead.
Shit.
And then when we beat up the
Wait, was
farmer,
I
we
here
were
for
like,
that?
oh, Gibb.
I wasn't here for that.
I don't
damn
think you were.
it.
No, I don't think you were.
We were just like,
Where
well,
is he at, like right now? This is a real problem.
He
We
was-
got
he
a
was-
dead body.
He was taken out of the house. They called Gibb, and she tried to explain that it was there, that maybe it had. I mean, you're not really sure. It just had no immediate affiliation to you. But Gibb
we
is
did tell
really
him,
none
I
the
think,
wiser.
when,
see, this is exactly why we.
yeah.
Wait,
you
you
were
cut
clipped out there.
You cut out.
Sorry,
Nick's.
it's because
I think she said
talked
magic
about the
show.
keyboard.
Nick, say it again. Say what you just said again.
Oh, we definitely need a magic show.
Okay.
Okay. Nix is still over there like, I could wear that. I could do this.
Yeah, I'm like going
Yeah,
around.
you're like, oh god. Oh, what can I do? You're like, we're talking about a dead body, and you're like, we should definitely have a magic show. And like
Yeah, after
nobody's
we
talked
do-
about that for like 10 minutes now.
God damn it!
After
All
we
right.
beat up the farmer, we saw Gibb and we're like, yeah, also there's a dead man in our house.
Wait, so Gibbs knows about the dead man, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he took the dead man.
He was like, go away from me right now. So we did.
I mean, why do you think Bart? Why do you think Bart is here? Bart.
I never know.
Bart
I
wants-
never know.
He wants booty.
I mean,
He was.
you're not wrong, but at this point, it's very solid in the fact that it's not Nix or Symarra.
It is.
You guys
solid.
have
It was
you have
Kendra. We know that.
rekindled that thought that there is potential between him and
We
Kendra.
did. Yeah.
So where is Bart right now?
He's in the main room.
He's in-
Is he here? He's not here, right?
He is here.
He's here. He's just resting in like the main like den area. He's not in the office.
I'm gonna go sit with him.
Okay.
dear.
You see that he's kind of nodding off a little bit. He's not really found a comfortable spot with his head resting against the brick of the fireplace. The hearth is very hard, but he still tries to remain stoic and awake because if Kendra's awake, he has to be awake.
I sort of sit next to him as he's sort of dozing off. Is he kind of just dozing off there?
Yeah. He is dozing off. When you plop down next to him on this,
I want to make a point to be loud when I plop down.
Sure. There's not a lot of space on the ottoman that he's kind of like resting on. So when you sit down, you like visibly like borderline shoulder check him.
Okay.
So he knows that you're there. He's gonna startle and look over. You see like the sleep in his eyes, and he's looking
what
at
is
you.
Cypress? Is he a dwarf?
No, he's human.
No, I'm a human.
Oh, okay.
I'm a little bit bigger, but I'm a human.
Cypress.
Yeah, I'm gonna. How does he react when he sees me?
Startled at first. He's startled at first, but then he relaxes when he sees that it's you. He looks over and sees the empty chair.
What kind of lighting in the room?
Firelight.
Firelight,
Just from the hearth.
I ask. I sit down next to him and I kind of startle him. I see he's a little startled. I say, man, I didn't mean to startle you, but I wouldn't be too much of a healer if I didn't check back in on my work. And I kind of look to him, kind of look at him right in the eye, like I'm looking right, but he should feel like I'm looking at his face, maybe not his eyes,
Yeah.
And I kind of just leave it up to him. Like, can I, see how it's healing? Can I see, I'm kind of hinting at him. I'm not saying it directly. Whether he gets it or not is totally up to him.
It takes a moment. You notice that he does have a bit of a slant in the eyelid itself, which the other has a nice like round to it. And then he's like, oh, I understand. And he kind of like leans over to show you the scar that's kind of like gone up his forehead. Remember, it was like the full temple and to upper orbital that had shattered. It looks really good. I mean, he's gonna have a scar for the rest of his life, but you saved his vision. Probably his life, to be honest.
I kind of reach up my hand and kind of start to. I go to attempt to touch it. Is he cool with me? Does he?
Yeah.
Recoil?
There's no recoil. I mean, he's under the impression that you did this, that you saved his vision. So he's very trustworthy.
This is the first time that I've ever seen Mage Hand utilized in a sort of surgery like that. I'm not really that in depth in surgery, so I just kind of wanted to take a look and try to glean any knowledge I can about what I did and what worked and what didn't work. And I'm just kind of exploring his face and kind of looking. And I ask him if he still has any pain. Like even though he's got his vision back, is there any pain?
He kind of gives you that a small bit. Not.
I mean, it's only been a couple days, right? I mean, it hasn't even been that long, right?
It mostly it's sensitive to the sun. When I stay out in the sun too long and I get sweat build up and I wipe it, it seems to hurt then, but it's not too bad.
Okay, I go in to reach in to grab some of those, maybe just a little bit of that salve that I got from the herbalist. I forget what it's called. Turmeric, I think.
Yeah.
What you said, like turmeric group. I reach in for just a little bit, just to crush up a little bit. I tell him that I just want to put a little bit more, kind of around his eye and just make sure that his pain has subsided and that it's healing well and all that good stuff. But in the process, I kind of want to start questioning him a little bit. I want to ask him about, kind of his story, where he's from, just casually, like kind of a doctor would. Not as an interrogation, but more of a, hey, we're waiting for this while we're here, kind of thing.
Sure. So please do just that. If that's your intentions, then
yeah, sure. So I start applying the salve a little bit, and I kind of just casually So where are you from, man? Have you been here? Have you always lived here? Kind of.
Born and raised. I wanted to leave Ravengrow, but none of my betters, and I've been stuck here.
Do you have any family, man? Any fly in the ointment? You know, any friends?
Well, I had friends growing up, but it's not so bad. We just all grew up, you know. When you get older, I was always told that your friends would just become your neighbors, and that your friends were your family, but I didn't really have much of a big family.
Well, like, man, what are you doing to better yourself? You know, like, what do you get out of here? Saving money, educating yourself, you know.
I was never good with the academics. It's not my strong suit. I was more of a field labor in my youth, but today I like to think I've got a pretty sweet deal. This gig's not so bad. It's got its perks.
Solis busts out the bathroom, towels up, walking over. Sits next to the fire.
I kind of look
listening.
over as I'm like, kind of passively just up. There's Solis, you know. Kind of, there you go. I focus back on Bart, and you know, as I'm sort of, you know, mending his wounds and everything, I'm kind of working at it and stuff, and I just kind of go, you know, man, I really appreciate that you've looked out for us and, you know, tried to do your best. You know, I really do.
Well, we don't get too many strangers in town, and well, you really are an odd lot. If you honestly step back, just take a look. It's, I don't know, it's intriguing.
What do you call it?
And
You're not in the same room.
Well, I
like I'm super hearing and I come by the door.
Super hearing.
No. She was by the couch the whole time. Just like,
She's just fucking looking.
I want a real stealth.
I've taken an interest, and I want to learn. You know, but my father and my mother were not from this town, but they settled here a long time ago, and they were from two different places. And before my parents passed on, they caught the illness. They had told me that love comes in all forms, and I thought my opportunities with Kendra had long gone. She is a woman of academics, and, well, though they're different, I do honestly believe that Miss Nix and Miss Symarra are beautiful.
Solis just nods his head.
I keep working, just listening to him. Like, I'm not really interjecting. It looks like I'm very interested in making sure that he's, you know, the cut's nice and healed and stuff as I listen. Is he done talking, or did he open up the conversation, kind of paused in a weird way?
He allows the floor to you in case you wanted to ask any more.
Wait, Solis stands up real quick and goes into his trousers because he has nothing on but a towel. And he fingers around. He said, "Oh, what? I meant to give you volume 2." And he tosses it to him. Little black book.
He'll kind of like
It's not
fester
it's
around
not-
with it for a moment,
yeah.
grabbing it.
Not 100% done, but it just leaves space for you to start your own adventures. And he sits down, whips his hair.
I don't want to give the wrong impression. Well, it's been very informative. I don't find myself in a situation where I'll be shagging many sheeps.
At this, Cypress kind of looks up and is like,
Solis remembers
and
from
he kind of shrugs. You know, he's a druid. He's heard crazier things. Not from satyrs, you know, but you know.
No, we both get that same vibe, and we're just like, there was a sheep at the top. Never mind.
It was he pushes your hand away and he looks at you and he's like, I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were. And it was just there. I swear it was primarily coincidence.
Uh-huh. A likely story.
I changed the subject immediately because it's getting a little uncomfortable.
You're a druid after all.
and I am a druid after all, and I have stories from all the animal creatures. I can get their side of the story too. Anyways, I start to, talk to him, and I say, Bart, the group really appreciates all that you've done for it. Trust is a difficult thing to come across, and as I'm talking about this, I'm kind of starting to push a little bit and add a little pressure to the healing, kind of in the wound, not a lot, but just a little bit. It's kind of
Sure. He kind of like he winces a little bit. You hear like that.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like it. Every time I'm around, you just yell at me like I'm some kind of invalid. Why are you pressing so hard?
You Bart, in nature, if you ever corner a wolf, and I start to kind of think about it a little bit, and I kind of contemplate, a wolf may or may not attack you, but if you corner it, it definitely will. And I kind of push a little bit harder on the wound on his brow, where it's kind of melding a little bit.
When you push on the brow, he brings his arm up and he like kind of pushes your arm away, and he's like, "What does that have to do with me?"
And I kind of lean in and I whisper a little bit quieter, so maybe Solis can't hear, and I say, "Don't corner this group." And I kind of lean back and give him a little wink, and I tell him that, hey, the healing looks fine and everything looks good, and I kind of get up and I kind of just leave him pretty quickly.
Bart gets up from where he was, and he looks pretty upset. He's pretty disgusted, to be honest.
Yeah.
As he gets up, he walks to the door, he unbars it, and before he exits, Solis, he looks at you and he's like, "All I ever wanted to do was help. That's it.
Solis is at Bart.
I've got nothing but grief. When everybody else in this town wants you hung or flayed open, I was the only person that actually gave a damn."
Feel bad.
What just... And it looks like... It doesn't say much more, and it looks like Cypress.
He walks out.
Well, that was interesting. Did you really get mad at him, Shagachi?
I kind of, I'm washing my hands off a little bit, kind of as like, kind of like a doctor or surgeon would do after work with stuff. I just have the turmeric on my hands and stuff. And I just say, man, I like the kid, but I just don't trust him. And I kind of look over at Solis. I kind of give him a look. And it's just kind of a knowing look. Like I wasn't trying to intimidate him, really. I was trying to let him know that I appreciated the nice things he'd done for the group, but that I sort of had my eye on him. That's what I wanted to kind of leave him with, that impression. Not that I'm not appreciative, just that I'm cautious. People being too friendly too quickly for Cypress is kind of a red flag. So
Well, you can tell that with his reaction, his perception of that was totally different. He took it as a threat.
Yes, yeah. But I don't think that Cypress necessarily would know that he took it that way.
Sure. Nix, Symarra, Mogar, you guys would have heard this as well. This was not quiet. It wasn't a yell, but it was in raised tone. You'll hear the bar to the front door swing. The door will open, and then it slams closed.
I would like to go downstairs to see what would happen.
When you reach the bottom of the steps, Solis stands in a towel, holding onto his belongings, and he looks questioningly at Cypress.
Wait, who's looking questioning me at me?
Me.
Solis.
I'm just like, the hell did you just...
Yeah, he's just like, what just happened? Mogar's rushed down the steps at this point. He's looking onward. Nix, Symarra, did you wish to also do something about this?
We just...
Okay. So you're both kind of like leaning out of the kitchen area.
Red.
Lurk.
So the
Like that?
town hall
Yeah.
suggestion went well then?
I'm gonna put some clothes on.
yeah, you are sitting there in just a towel and
Just hanging all out.
Let's hang out.
Okay.
Or some armor on, I should say.
How do you dress for this this meeting of sorts?
So I don't wear my traditional armor, but I do have some. I think I have some light padding or something underneath it, just in case.
Okay.
But it's more of a formal dress.
Okay, so you have formal attire.
Yeah.
That's fine. How about the rest of you?
Same clothes.
I'm just gonna go normal. It's not like I have
go
armor.
shopping.
What?
You have to go shopping?
I have to go shopping.
Well-
I wear like
RP shopping trip.
I wear like bandages over my titties. I basically wear underwear under my clothes.
Was that,
like
was
I
that
am
the whole
broke.
time?
Yes, whole time. Like I
Oh.
fucking wear like nothing.
Oh
I'm
my God.
I'm a poor gnome traveling by myself. Like I don't have.
Did you just say
I
you
have
were
the,
a porn gnome?
Poor.
Poor, I think.
Oh.
Poor.
I mean, also. I know
I
my
think
way
it's
around the
really a
dungeon.
That's what there's
That's my
bandages.
thrift,
She's
okay?
Why are you
bruised.
always trying to steal panties and shit and put them on?
I never know when I'm gonna get
All right.
them again.
Okay. All right. So, porn gnome. Let's say that the group were to give you a certain amount of funds from the group inventory to go into town and get the best shit you could get. Okay. Let's say, accumulatively, if I
Booty's
look
worth.
at
Is there a
my
clothes
money. Hold on. Let me look at my money real quick. I want to make sure that you get the best you can
I
get
want like a
through this.
purple cloak with a cute hat.
Oh, actually,
Booty.
we have
Booty
a
shorts.
decent
A
amount. I don't know
monocle.
why I have 50 GP, but I got 50 gold pieces, man. You can
I'm
take a
broke.
gold piece. Hey, how about this? We'll give you 2 gold pieces to go into this town. That's a lot of fucking money. All right.
Gold.
Let's say you go into town, you can get whatever you need for the show, for your outfit, whatever.
She's only
I'm giving
small
you
too, so
2
she
gold.
needs lots of fabric.
Bub, DM this shit. What the fuck are you gonna do, Nix? You're going to town. You're gonna buy some shit. Go.
All
By
right.
herself?
Yeah, you're really gonna send me by myself?
I am sending you by yourself with 2 gold to buy whatever you want for your show to make your show successful.
God damn.
Gibbs is gonna see her. This is game over.
I need to go to the carpenter. He has
a
a
carpenter.
go to a carpenter.
I
Kinda
like
what
you
you
wear the carpenter first. He needs a stage,
He said
right?
what I need for the show.
You do what you do.
hello?
Yeah, yeah, do it. I'm watching.
whole
I'm
stage?
intrigued.
Need a carpenter staff.
You only have 2 gold, by the way. Just gonna-
No,
Oh,
2
no.
gold is a lot of money.
Ah,
2
dude,
gold.
come on.
2 gold is a substantial amount of money, but when it comes to like buying,
Sovereign sends a child with $2,000 into a day.
Lumber.
She's only small, so clothes will be cheaper.
yeah, see, clothes.
Yeah, my clothes will be cheap, but I
Right.
need like props. I need, you know what? I don't need balloons. I can just go find snakes.
You got 2 gold.
Fine.
You do what you got to do for 2 gold.
Snakes.
Give us the best you can for 2 gold.
Haven't you ever seen Shrek when they like blow up the animals and they tie them like a balloon?
I don't think Cypress
That will
like
totally work.
that is actually based on real life. I saw on YouTube. So
Oh,
you
God.
can do that with
So it
animals.
must be real.
It must be real.
Okay.
All right, Nick. So you're going to the carpenter.
Yeah, I gotta go to the carpenter. Walk. Does he have a shop? Bub is like, I need like 5 minutes.
It's you got to remember it's 2 a.m. right?
You're
So-
probably gonna die.
Oh,
Most
yeah.
Oh, we gotta wait.
Oh, are we gonna wait till like morning? Let's just.
All right, no. Then I'm
Everybody-
gonna go out. No,
It's
I'm
already
gonna
been
go out by
decided.
myself. I'm gonna go find some lizards, snakes,
Did you say
Yeah.
lizard ass just now?
lizards and snakes and
Oh, okay.
birds and whatever else I can fucking blow up
Oh God.
with air.
This is happening after the talk. By the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not like this.
Did you plan for this? Bob?
So,
oh,
hell no, I didn't plan for. Who plans for a gnome?
Chaotic good.
Who plans for a gnome
Chaotic
to
good.
blow up a snake? Like, I'm just gonna tie a rope around. It floats.
Want to make balloon?
Yeah. There's a
The children.
contingency
Think
plan
of
in
the
case.
children.
Do you have like
Children.
the levitate spell, or can you
I
mass copy?
have present. Okay, wait. No, I have hesitation. I have ghost sound. I have light, ear piercing scream, magic missile, shadow trap, and vanish. So
I
I'm
have
planning to use
Mayhem.
vanish, and
Would that
magic
work?
missile, and press. reputation.
So you have
Maybe
You're cutting out a lot, by the way.
Oh, am I? Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, sorry,
I'm
I
so
actually, it's because of the
noise
keyboard.
gate.
I'm sorry.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Okay,
Sorry,
so
Lily.
Do you have
better.
anything that can make balloons?
why can't I like rope to tie? I want to make him a balloon animal. Like I'm blowing it, and I'm just like
So
Wait. The real question is, where are you blowing
mouth,
this thing up?
not to ass. Thank you.
Okay.
oh my god.
I don't know.
So no, in no realm does blowing into a snake's mouth make a balloon.
You could die if you blow into a snake's mouth.
I just want to give it a little kiss.
I mean, you can grab a random animal, a sheep, and kiss the sheep. It doesn't really matter.
Bart will like that.
The
Vengeful DM.
the reality
All right,
reality
bye.
of this is that it's not realistic unless you have a spell that will assist you. Maybe a potion, like a potion of levitate or
No,
something like
I got
that.
nothing. I don't think. No, I don't think I have levitate. Just randomly.
Okay.
No,
You can
no, I do not.
You can buy.
All right, let's go to the
alchemy.
potion shop. Let me.
Yeah,
Let's go to an alchemist.
Oh my god. Not buying it with 2 gold. You're gonna need
You're an
a lot
asshole.
more money.
Okay,
I
fine.
give her
Fuck
two.
the
I mean,
balloon animals.
You could. I'm just gonna throw this out there, right? You could break in.
Yes,
It's your
I
shopping
would-
spree.
I would like to.
It's your
bring
shopping
in-
spree. I just want to let you know.
I'm
Though
not-
that Bub is our DM, and he's the
Tricky
fiddler, the
He's
devil
pro.
fiddler.
Yup.
He's there playing
Ding,
his
ding, ding.
fiddle. All right, you just need to be careful of his little fucking fiddle playing. Okay, that's it. But you do whatever you do. All right. That's my explanation of DMs. They're little fiddle players, man. They're little devil
Little
fiddle.
fiddle players.
I mean, for the sake of whatever, do what Nyx would do.
The
Yeah,
devil
she would-
down to the forgotten
She
realms.
would definitely fucking break in. I keep forgetting I can
All right,
steal
well,
shit.
here we go.
I don't have to be an upstanding citizen.
Magic tricks.
Here we
There
go.
is no talk. Wait, she has vanished, so I guess you
Dun,
could.
dun, dun,
Oh, yeah.
dun, 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 dun.
Here we go. Next,
I made all your shit disappear. Woo!
do you explain to your friends that you're about to go Skyrimming the shop?
No.
No, just
Don't tell
she
me.
puts her hands behind her back and she's like, so I'm just gonna go get some stuff, and she's just like awkwardly like motioning out of the house, like just
Solis is gonna notice this
See,
and
here-
just look at Cypress and be like,
Well, here's the thing: is Cypress feels a little guilt from the other night, where I kind of like sat down Nyx and kind of like, gave her the dad talk, because I feel like since then Nyx
"Hey,
hasn't
we're not allowed."
like been true Nyx. Like she's been like this, like I'm being watched and I got a dad figure now kind of shit. So what this is Cypress's guilt and that manifesting to allow her to just have a free will with this, like run wild. The druid in him is like, I need to not contain the stallion. I need to let it develop its skills and run wild and her creativity. So I am totally like, whatever you got to do what you got to do. I gave you 2 gold. That's just what I gave you. You have money yourself too, I'm sure. I just gave you 2 gold and said, hey, do what you got to do.
You have quite a bit of gold by that face that you do. But you still took the 2.
you know what? I don't remember how much gold I have because my sheet didn't fucking save it. So now,
How much gold? Wait, how much gold do you have, DJ?
I don't have much. Oops,
I have nothing.
I spent it on Mogar.
Why do I have 50 gold?
No,
feel like
I
you're
have.
looking at Judas
I
or
have.
something. I don't know.
I have 20.
I just remember I bought 2 beers and that was like it.
Remember, you guys also
To be
have
fair-
items. You have things that you can sell.
That's
Yeah,
just
I have a compass. That's
I
like really
technically the sheet didn't save any of my gear. It saved everything that I needed it to save in terms of like my new abilities, but like anything below that didn't fucking save my gear, didn't save
Okay.
my gold.
How about this? You can take 20 of my gold, 20 out of the 50.
Oh,
That's fine. 20 gold. Go for it. Do whatever you got to do to make this amazing.
You go crazy. Uh-oh.
Is she still breaking in?
No.
Okay, so you got the carpenter, right? What about the alchemist? How about this? How about I'm gonna go with her. I'm gonna go with her and like spun her on this.
No, I'm fine. I'm just gonna break in.
Are you shushing me?
She's gonna break in. All right.
Bob, are you? Oh, you're just doing something with your beard. Okay.
I'm just
Oh, not
walking.
me.
It's like a nervous tick. I'm just kind of like
All right,
walking.
she's breaking in, Bob.
Oh my god,
Set it
are
up.
me and the Daddy Druid going to break into an alchemy shop?
No, you're by yourself.
Oh my god, this is amazing.
You can get
No.
your weed while you're there.
Yeah!
Oh
Yeah!
my God.
Oh shit!
Wait, how is Symarra in on this shit?
Look, Natasha is a bit of a dick. Symarra's nice.
we're gonna fucking do this when we go inside. We're gonna break in and be like, yeah.
Because he's,
Go
not-
ahead.
Party
He's-
it up!
he's not in his best judgment because he's high.
I gave her 20 gold. I'm not going with you. I'm giving you 20 gold though. There's no way that Cypress would ever break in it.
Now, Mogar, I'm going to throw this out to you because I feel like it makes sense for your character. You have been Nyx's right-hand man for basically everything. And it's 2 a.m. in a town that's no more than a few miles away from a prison. She says she's going to go out alone. I don't think Mogar would let that
Shop's
stand.
not open, by the way, right?
You found her standing in the rain, almost committing suicide. I don't think Mogar would let her go alone.
Why are you doing suicide?
Don't you remember when it was storming and you found her on the bridge with the blade at her neck?
And the
When
wolf
I was
head.
possessed, and if you
And
didn't
then you
roll a
got-
certain roll, I would have died
And then you both went to the prison. Like,
Yeah.
alone.
together. And I like, yeah, I remember those good times.
Damn.
Man,
Wait,
you always put me
what?
in this stuff. All right, I'll go in there, but she doesn't need to know that I'm coming behind her.
Mogar, why don't
Like,
you just
secretly,
Mogar, why don't you just
watching.
convince her to wait till morning shops are open and use the gold and not try to sneak in? Why don't you just do that?
Because that's boring.
It's boring.
What? Mogar, I'm not saying that she has to listen to you. I'm saying, why don't you try if you're really that concerned about her? He's like,
No
that's
way.
boring.
And Mogar stalked me from the
Boring, following the rules and not getting
Let
the
her
town
do some-
upset.
Dude,
at us
I
right
just
before we
okay.
try to
Wait,
talk
hold
to
on.
her.
I have like the
I
best
wanna
image
be
in
a
my head.
hero.
I'm
I
trying
wanna
to
come
break
whenever
in.
she's she's a damsel in distress. She's gonna be like,
Chat, you know what this
then,
is?
Wait, I have.
This
I have-
is regret. That's falling in right now.
Dude, okay, so like I feel like Mogar would definitely follow Nyx, but I would be trying to break into the alchemist shop, but the window's too tall and I can't reach it. So he just sees me like trying to jump
can I
to get
roll
the fucking
stealth?
window and like he's just
Madam
like,
Excelsior has everything right. Mogar sneaking. What could go wrong? Yeah, like it's like, do we need to go
That's
further?
Mogar's sneak right there.
Did he roll a 1 again?
Who? What?
Oh, 16. okay.
16. I was
Mogar,
like, what?
you haven't started stealthing. It's like she tells you that she's gonna go out, and you're like, Mogar can't
He's
let her go out alone, and you're just like, huh. It's like you immediately throw up your arms in this position. We're sneaking.
Nyx is just like
Solis, I see you've been working on yourself, Mogar. You're not noticeable at all.
He does. He just smoke bomb, Mogar.
I'm gone. Boom.
All right, Mogar. You see Nyx gather a few necessities, and then she heads out the front. Are you like, wait, Nyx, wait, Mogar?
Mogar.
Nope. I'm already on top of the roof looking, waiting for her to get out.
Batgar.
What do you like,
It's fucking Batgar.
You
Oh my God.
Batman.
Oh yeah, I'm waiting.
I am
I'm just like,
Mogar.
Batgar.
Mogar.
I
It's
am the
going
one
that way,
stalks
let's
in the
go.
night.
Mogar. Rachel.
You said your parents were dead. This is perfect.
He's on top of the building looking. Where is she?
Where's Scary Face? Where's Rachel? Mogar. Alfred.
But
Oh, it's too good.
oh my
That's-
fucking
that's too
god.
good.
So I have a really quick question before we like get
Okay.
in there.
Yeah.
Why
So
did
I
you
have-
say Martha?
I have escape artist. Can that also get me inside of places?
Not
or no?
partic- It's not going to get you into your trouble. You are going to have a fine enough time doing that yourself. That's to help you get out of trouble.
Okay. 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 So I'm gonna roll some stealth. I'm gonna like make my way to the.
Do that shit. Do it for the group. Make this fucking
Wait.
show.
Before you do anything, like make the story elaborate. Like what makes you want to break in and stuff like that. We don't even know. You just
take the
Along
narrative.
with Nyx. Fucking give her the opportunity.
like,
to
do
just
you
like,
walk up to the window and you see this big ass pot?
I'm
And
not
you're
even
like,
there yet. I'm not even there
no.
yet.
I was like, when you decide to break in.
Oh yeah, of course. I'm just stealthing my way to town. You know, gotta use my disguise. Gonna disguise myself as a rock. You know,
Okay.
because I have that.
Solid.
I have disguise.
I can hear.
Disguise is 6. Oh, I'm sorry. I have to roll for that too.
Okay. I have a thing. This is what's gonna
Oh,
happen.
no.
I'm gonna set the scene.
Dun, dun, dun,
Set the
dun,
scene.
dun,
Okay.
dun, dun.
Don't do it.
Nyx, you have gathered your necessities. You're prepared to roam out onto the world. You notice that all of your other allies are stationed at their particular locations where they like to be. Maybe Cypress is like grinding up some herbs. Solis is fixing his mane. He's preparing for the next day, and Symarra is nose deep in a book still. Mogar is nowhere to be seen, but you don't think much of it. Obviously, with less of an entourage, it's easy to hide yourself. Which is kind of how you like it. So, Nyx.
That's all I know.
Okay, let's set this up.
Damn, the music.
I would die if you put Pink
Is
Panther
this
on.
Pink Panther?
Is
Yeah.
it?
Yes!
I thought it was. I heard the first thing. I'm like, wait a minute.
All right, so I'm gonna roll obviously for my disguise to make
Yeah.
sure that it's on point,
Okay,
Yeah.
and it is.
perfect.
Oh, keep going. Keep going.
Ooh.
Perfect.
So,
what do
this
you
disguise
disguise
is-
yourself? Go ahead.
This
Pour
is
dirt. Let the dirt shower over her body.
Yeah.
You know, she gets all grimy and dirty, and
Oh
she
god.
just, you know, she just starts moving. She's like a rock, so she's just like wiggling.
This just got filthy.
Yeah, she's just super dirty. She just moseys her way on into town. You know what? She rolls into town, just fucking flips and rolling into town.
This dirt
It's like
block.
Catherine
And then
Zeta-Jones
he finally,
in
like-
Batman.
She finally rolls her way to the alchemist, and then she just like spins out from her roll, and she's like this on the side of the building.
All right, Mogar. How
Mogar
have you
is
been
watching
following
the
her?
whole thing.
Because you're
He's
just
just
watching her,
watching.
just like
Is he wheezing?
just tumbling into town over and over
No.
again, and then pausing
No
as like a
way.
small stone.
I'm going from tree to tree, man, or house to house. I'm
Are
going
you doing this?
He's,
boom, boom. I'm going from house to house, just like
Bro, is your legs moving like this in one
No, we have
spot?
the map.
yeah. I'm gonna give you guys the map
Sorry,
here.
sorry.
Oh god.
I'm gonna pee my pants.
I love this like late night paper.
hell
is-
yeah. We
this
just
is
have more
definitely
drinks shared.
And if we
Yeah.
were trying to get the town to like us, this is the best. Robin in the dead
The
of night.
actual
gonna be a
reason
great
for the
talk
magic
tomorrow.
show.
Okay.
My diplomacy's not that high.
All right. So
And with using your stolen goods, we have this magic show.
there you are. You
Okay.
are on the
Okay.
inn building. That's the Lorimore residence. You know that she is going to be going into town this way. Now, the gap across, that's 76 feet. That's
Jump it.
You're gonna need to roll a 76.
What if Mogar like
Out of
sneakily
100?
kicks her across?
Roll out of 100?
Off of a
Let's do
D20.
this. I need to roll
We have
75
punted her
on the
before.
D20?
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
will
but
I
no,
need
that's a
70.
little heavier.
You mean
than a
70%?
dome.
No, I mean you need to roll a D20 and break 76 to jump to that roof.
How do you do that?
You don't.
I like how you tell him in the
You
music.
know, or you have an item that
Yeah,
Or
if you
far
have
you-
something that can help you, I don't really think you have those means yet.
us lowly level 2s do
I don't
not have those
I don't
sort of
look. I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to gatekeep you,
luxuries.
Mogar, but in this situation, I'm just speaking the truth.
You're
Okay.
gonna wake the neighbors.
Prone.
This
Bro,
is
You
Okay,
go
right.
through the ceiling.
Hold on! You guys don't know how Mogar goes. Watch how I do this.
Hold on.
Are you gonna enrage?
Mogar.
Watch
Listen.
this. Watch this. Going through the bushes, baby.
Oh,
You don't even know where I'm going.
You're gonna leap from tree to tree.
Oh shit! And then back to this house, and then hold on, into this house, and then going behind to the back, and then going over here, and he's behind the house
Mogar.
when she's walking through. He goes to a different house. Yes.
Listen,
Mogar.
I'm gonna tell you right now. This is like a scene out of The Other Guys when The Rock and Samuel L. Jackson jump off of the building. They're like, "Here we go," and they jump off, and they just land on their face. That's what this
Mogar,
is.
I need from you an acrobatics.
Yes.
Give me an acrobatics.
Oh hell yeah! Let's go.
Doesn't he have
You
one?
have rerolls, right?
You got. You guys currently have 2. Yes.
I want to see this live.
Actually, you guys are really close to a 3rd one. Follows is almost there. We need 3 more.
Oh,
3 more follows.
I want to aid him.
Guys, why wouldn't you want to follow the
Even though
bub
I'm
and
not
join the
there, I
bub?
want to send
Club?
good
Come
vibes
on.
mentally.
Boom!
Yeah, there you go, 19.
Okay. All right, my friend. So what this means in this case, I'm going to give you the running leap advantage. That's going to be a plus 40 a run, so that's 23. From the lip of this small shed of the house, if you can clear 23 feet, you make it to the tree. And you got it. You're going to land in the tree.
Oh hell yeah!
Nix.
Fuck.
This is
Fuck yeah!
That tree is like, dude.
I was gonna say, can we have a
all the
percentage
leaves
for
fall
the
out.
Like he's just holding onto the tree,
tree
like
collapsing?
Nix.
And birds are dying out.
What?
Give me a perception, please, Nix.
No, don't, bro! Get out of here!
What do you mean? That whole
Also,
tree
she's so
really
happy.
supports
Yeah.
you.
That tree
Dude,
is
you just
He's
turned.
so happy.
It literally looks like the Whomping Willow. It's like
Oh,
Oh, I don't
man.
even fucking notice. I gotta find.
she is none the wiser.
It is Nick. That's perfect.
like
It's like
Mogar's
this.
right
Well,
behind you.
Nick,
And I'm like,
Yeah.
well, Nick is like pseudo sneaking around. Mogar is doing giant leaps in the trees, trying to be stealthy, and he's not. Neither of them are succeeding.
Oh fuck! I really did miss you
The
guys. Holy
duality of
shit.
both of their characters right now,
I can't even
doing the opposite
Oh, God.
of what they should be doing.
Mogar, I need another acrobatics, sir.
I am just waiting for the townspeople to come down their fucking nightgowns and shit. While Nick's is swinging in a fucking tree. Or not Nick's, I'm sorry, Mogar. And Nick's is like creeping around. Oh my
Oh,
fucking rolling.
Oh my
Fucking
god.
I've been crying.
here we go.
Oh my god,
You got it.
Rex.
I'm gonna give it to you. You managed to clear it, bud. You get 20 feet over.
Oh
You
hell
just-
yeah!
Just jump into it. Using your momentum, you kind of swing your body inward. Nix, give me new perception.
My stomach hurts.
Oh, I
My
noticed that one.
Nix, as you're mid-roll, you think you see something leap from tree to tree.
Oh shit! I got stealth.
You glance up. I'm gonna give you a
Oh, can he
bonus
roll
to
a
this.
stealth?
Yes, he can. Mogar, with your opponent, she does not see you. What is that?
I can see Mogar staying totally still, black as night, just waving back and forth in the tree like this. And Nick's looking up and being like, "Must be the wind. No big deal." I'll never let you out of my sight, Nix.
Oh God.
Oh.
Oh my god! I'm dying.
Oh. All right. You're gonna be able to basically scale these trees the entire way through because they're interconnected. Problem is, once you get to this edge right here, what do? What's your move?
Hold on. How do you do that?
Oh, stop laughing. You're killing me.
I can't stop. All right, hold on. Okay. So from here to here is about 50, 60 feet. Hold on. From here to here.
70.
I'll say from here to the lip, you've got to clear a 40.
Out of that's impossible.
You could critically succeed if you nat 20. That's I will somehow write it in the tail, but that's a 5% chance.
Dude. Okay,
Oh, God,
listen,
he's
Chad,
gonna
I didn't
smash
send them.
into
I
the
didn't
house.
send them. I gave her money to go in the morning. She left at 2 a.m. Mogar followed. I'm not in control of this.
You're the dad, Ello. You had that talk.
Listen.
It's on you.
Listen,
Oh, God.
before I even tried, where's Nyx? Is she in the road, like,
Oh hell yeah, dude! She's
Right
just
here?
like
Hold
she's
on.
rolling just down the street and over in.
Okay.
She makes it to the building.
Is there
and she
any
puts
way-
it
Press like
back
a
there.
rock.
what's over here? Is there corn or is this a buried wasteland? Like,
This
there's
is
nothing.
a
There's
haystack.
corn.
It's just an arid field. Like it's been tilled, but nothing's been planted.
Okay, so it's been tilled.
Oh, there's no haystacks there? Damn.
Shit.
No.
Do I have any? Okay, I would like to see. Is there any advantage from acrobatics or anything that I have? Because I have acrobatics, climbing, all that shit. Is there any way I can put that all together and just literally fling myself to the freaking house without her?
You're gonna break the roof, by the way.
Bro, she won't even. You don't know.
This isn't. And the best thing is, it's not even the first roof he's broken.
Yeah.
She's not lying.
We've only been playing for a few months, and it's already been broken roofs.
Mogar.
Okay.
You are aware that there is not much you can do. This is a much larger gap than you had previously leapt.
I would like to wait till she passes a bit.
You could. Now, I'm saying this because I'm thinking as if I'm Mogar. You could start to rock and try to use the weight of the tree and your own
That's
weight.
what I was saying. Can I use climb? Can I use acrobatics? All that to literally like do a slingshot and be like,
Mogar!
Literally the best fucking thing I have ever seen.
Okay. All right. Nyx, I want you to give me a perception.
Oh, please, please be
Mogar,
low.
I want you to give me a stealth.
Oh, dear.
oh, what? A stealth?
Yeah, a stealth.
What was that, man? Tell my wisdom.
I'm waiting for Lily first.
Oh my God, I'm so fucking drunk.
11.
So Nyx,
God
as you're rolling down the street, you're still kind of like looking up at the tree because something's just not right? Like it's just not settling with you. And
He's moving.
once you finally like before you start getting into the buildings, you look over and this tree is just waving. Not like the branches are just kind of like blowing in the wind, but it's like the whole tree is legitimately waving. What do you do, Nyx?
I think I stopped. So Nyx definitely stops rolling. Like she just takes a moment. She like lands on her little feet. She's still curled up a little bit, and she's just like glancing. She
You can
doesn't
hear
really
the
turn her
you
head
can hear the
because
warping
she
of
doesn't
the
want to
wood.
give too much. Like not that giving attention, rolling a
Yeah.
rock into town is that much. But like she just stands still, looks corner out of her eye. She sees that tree just doing its thing, and she's like. Ugh. Then she just keeps fucking. She books it.
Oh, God,
like
of
I mean,
course.
like she tumbles harder and she just fucking goes.
Because that's normal at 2 in the
Sure.
morning.
Mogar, you can feel
Oh, she's not fucking stopping.
as
She
the
got
tree-
possessed, like whatever. She's fucking going.
the anchors of the tree is trying to like forcefully push itself back upward. You can feel the momentum building behind your body, and it's forcefully trying to shake you every time you rock back. Right, like it's like a swing in this motion.
Acrobatics. Let's
I'm
go.
gonna give you an acrobatics. I'm gonna give you a +6.
On top of my +6.
On top of you're gonna get a +6. So a total of whatever you have now.
+12. Let's go.
I hope you don't hit a 12.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. Let's do some math.
God.
23.
Let's go. Oh shit.
Uh-oh. You have rerolls.
He's giggling.
All right, I gotta
re-roll it.
reroll. Hold
Don't.
Hold
Don't.
on, why not?
It's gonna be worse.
It's gonna be funnier.
Statistically,
No.
it's worse.
We're
I
gonna
got this.
smash into
I'm
the
going
All
to
right, I
re-roll.
believe in you.
Oh,
I believe in you.
God.
I believe in you.
No, it's a
you
little
get
bit better.
Point better. You get okay. All right, you win. Win 1 point better. Don't do it again.
All right,
Don't do it again.
Daniel.
A little bit behind the house. I see it. You can't see me.
Okay, so let me think of this. Daniel, would you like to roll a desperation?
No. Wait, did we already pop it?
No. If you use desperation plus the length of your arm, I think you can clear that. You can clear that. You can clear the lip. But you've
I'm
got
not looking at you.
Chat, what should I do? Reroll? Nope, not doing desperation.
Chat's gonna troll you.
Yeah, I know. Nope, I don't know. I think I should, like, once I'm there, go prone, like lay down super flat.
Daniel, listen. Do it.
Do it, Mogar.
Do it. Mogar,
reroll.
Mogar, do. He would fucking use it.
Chat's
Come on.
right.
You're
We
using
never
the reroll?
do use
Okay.
desperation. This is a dumb use of it, but just do it. We're in the moment. You need that extra
Reroll!
couple of feet.
Yeah!
All right, Daniel, what you've managed to do is secure 3 more, but you still need to succeed on a desperation.
What?
Yeah.
More desperation?
Bro, you just put yourself a little closer.
I'm right by the house. She can't see me.
Desperation.
She said she
Gotta
booked
use
it.
that
She can't see
desperation.
my hate. No, she can't see my ass.
She can't.
Nope.
No, she can't see you. But you could still be on top of this house.
I don't want to be on
Come
top
on,
of
be
it.
the
Roll
Mogar,
it.
be the Dark Knight.
You gotta roll
Come
like
on.
what, a 3 or more?
Nope.
Be the Dark Knight.
We're not doing it because once it unleashes, it fucks it up for not only us, every game.
No, no, no.
For
We don't
every
know.
game.
No, he only gets
the
one.
chance.
He gets one dice
Yeah,
to use
it's only
one
gonna give me
time.
one time. I just get to decide when I use it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Be
we don't know
the
what it
Night
is.
Mogar.
Listen,
Be
nobody
the
can make
Night
this
Mogar.
choice but you.
Correct.
Right.
But if you don't say
Right.
yes, everyone will be sad and they'll hate you. so
Daniel, you ruined the game.
Then hate me. I ain't doing it.
We need some sriracha.
You ruined the game.
Oh man. Oh, all right. So let's get that
peer
point.
pressure to the extreme.
So you're gonna clear 27 feet. And if you had rolled a 3 or greater, I could give you a reflex to pull yourself upward. That was if you had chosen to do that. But instead, you wanted to go to the back of the building and lose your
Yep.
height advantage. Okay?
Lambs.
Wait, what do you mean you lose my height advantage? I'm hiding. I'm
Yeah,
like
but you're-
this.
But you're not 2 stories
Height.
up.
Oh,
Heights,
height.
not hide.
Oh, I'm hiding, bitch. You better believe.
Yeah, I've got like 6. It's true. I've got like 6 desperation saved.
Not for us, not for our group.
No,
you guys have,
Big
like,
Go
here
comes
it's
all the
3.
campaigns. So, like, if other people use them, you can use them on any campaign, whenever you want.
Right now, in all of my campaigns, I have a grand total of 12 that I can
Well,
do.
all of your other campaigns are.
Ew.
Wait, they've been
Wait,
using
wait,
desperation?
hold on a second.
Yeah.
Their use of desperation affects us?
Yes.
Oh, well then fuck them.
Wait,
Yo, we need to talk to this
Mogar,
group.
fucking use it.
Look, yesterday I used 4 on my players yesterday.
Okay, this is what we do. We use like 20 desperation rolls so that the next time this other group that fucked us over knows
And
that
then
we're not
split it
playing
out.
around and we're gonna fuck them over.
D&D Wars.
16
Not
or
20. I'm gonna use
fucking
desperation.
rolls. That's not on us. We've had 0. These other motherfuckers aren't pulling their weight. So we need to send a message to these other groups. We need to send a message that if they're gonna send 14 desperation rolls our way, we're gonna send 20. We're gonna send fucking 20 back.
So you have
I fucking
14
love
whenever
Ello.
I unleash one, you have 14?
No, it's a pool. So basically, like, whenever I want to use 1 or 3 or 5, I just use those. I pull them away from the pool, right? Like, they're no more there. And I just use them right in that moment.
What are these other screen names of these other guys that are playing this game? What are their
Nah,
handles?
how do we
Who are
shut
these-
up?
who are these guys? I'm gonna send a little message
Just
on
read it.
Twitter.
I wonder if
Hey,
any of them are
turtles.
here right now. Red Eeps 1,
Fuck
2,
you, other
3
campaign.
explodes randomly. Oh, they're there, right there. Sniper Goat, Innuendo, and Xander
Those
Darks.
are all the names on my little black book because these motherfuckers are fucking up on Thursdays.
I'll take notes.
What if all of a sudden you're like Mogar jumps across and then like Bub's like, I use the right of my desperation. I roll 18
The
fucking
wind
dice.
blows
You,
Mogar
like,
backwards.
Wait, you can do
Ground and
18
slip into
dices at
hell.
the same time?
I can, you guys
He
can't.
could.
He can do whatever he wants.
If he really wanted to.
What?
Listen, Mogar, this is how much we're getting fucked over here.
Yeah.
If this other group, if
But that's
if
if we
he
use it.
wanted to, if Bub wanted to right now, he could roll 14 times 6.
Nuh-uh, because we
Okay,
didn't use our
use it.
desperation yet, so that means we
Dave
can't.
used
Doesn't matter if
them.
we used it. Dave
Nuh-uh.
in their other campaigns. Yeah.
So So you're saying, Bub, that since they've used it, now it's able
Yes.
to do it on any
Listen
campaign.
to the inflections
Yes.
in my voice. That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Yeah,
I
he
wanna
can use
hear
it
it.
on us, dude. They're
All
screwing
four
us.
teams.
Talking like
Daniel,
this.
Daniel, just fucking use it. Get on top of the roof.
Fuck
be
this
fucking
shit!
Mogar
I'm
Batman.
using 75 of them!
You can only
I'm
use
just
one.
kidding. I'm just gonna use one.
Do it.
Tasha's dying.
So what is it?
I need to pee again from laughing. It's not
I
good.
declare official war on these other groups.
What? What is?
Oh, they're a higher level than we are.
What is the
It doesn't
desperation?
matter.
Do
We
what?
can
A
attack them
D6?
through
Yeah, it's a D6.
subterfuge
Yep.
and desperation rolls. We can, like a guerrilla warfare, we'll just send her at desperation rolls
This
every
is
week at 'em.
beautiful, and
Every
I've
week
never
we
been
just
so
say-
hyped.
Dark Knight.
Dark Knight
does it.
Mogar.
He does it. You manage to succeed in scaling after flinging your body forward. You get to the lip of the roof, pulling yourself up. Well done.
Worth it. Worth it. Way to send a strong message. What a strong message for a strong
Wait.
man.
You're here.
How am I gonna
Let's
get
give
the?
them another boot
Wait,
pain.
wait.
Get another pain
Yeah, but
going.
how the hell am I gonna get over here to here? That's a
Another
bigger jump.
desperation.
Oh fuck. Okay.
We're good. You're fine.
All right, we don't tell the other groups though, but our goal ultimately in this group is to enter a portal and fight them.
And if anybody spills the beans, we're coming after you first.
Hey, don't chat. I'm counting on you not to tell these other groups.
I swear to God, we're gonna
We're
be at our
fucking
end
gunning for
campaign.
them.
We're gonna be about to beat the boss, and then he says no.
Wait, I have an idea. Can we have like an ultimate D&D session with all of our groups together?
All of our groups, and we take them down American Gladiator style.
Wait, let me remind you that somebody stuck someone up their
D&D.
ass. You're a perfect size for that.
I'm just saying, by the end of this war, by the time we would all convene to fight each other, Bub would just go, "All right, I utilized my 100 times D6.
Dude, that'll take Battle Royale to a whole nother level.
My plan all along.
D&D Battle Royale.
Yeah, let's just hop on that battle
literally.
royale trend.
Squads.
Tosh killed it on that one for real.
I'm like,
D&D Battle Royale. No, I used this spell. Do you have this much amount of mana? Yeah. Ha!
Come on, you guys are-
listening.
You guys have heard Bub's voices. He does a lot of different really good voices. He can do a 20-man D&D session. He'll be fine.
Totally fucking do
He's
that.
got skills. This is
how many have you
this
got?
is what he's
Mogar?
doing for a
3?
living. This is his profession. All right, he can do this.
Well, have you got 3 on the go?
No
at the minute?
pressure, Bub. No pressure.
Have I got? Wait, what? What do I have?
Groups going right now.
Let's see.
I need to know what our competition is.
There is a Monday morning group, a Wednesday, a Thursday here, and a Sunday that I run once a month.
Dead. Also dead. All groups dead. Because they don't know how to fucking play their game right, and they're
We'll
infecting.
be
The level 2s are coming to get you.
The level 2s are coming again. We're gonna work up
Man.
on the bottom.
You guys are you're gonna be in for a fight.
We started from the
group,
bottom, now we're here.
my Wednesday group is all level 10.
Yeah, well,
I don't give a
what I
fuck.
see is that
I don't give a
we
fuck.
started at the bottom, and
Now we're here. Exactly.
All right, so in the wise words of Drake,
Okay, that's fair.
They don't know that it's Battle Royale yet. It's going to be a
Yeah.
surprise.
Don't you fucking tell anybody.
And to give you an idea
Yeah.
about like my level progression in that that campaign has been going. Yesterday was session 131.
Yeah, it was.
I'm okay for it. You think I'm not okay for this?
I said to you yesterday the same thing, and you went, "I have commitment issues. I'm sorry."
I thought you were talking about like a game like Life is Strange. I didn't know you were fucking playing fucking D&D.
Life
like
is-
episode,
what
like,
are you gonna
nine
run around with a
episodes.
camera and take pictures and say hella a lot? Like, what do you think?
Damn
Had
hell.
a cereal.
I love
Oh,
that
it's too
game.
good.
That game was dope.
That game was dope, and it's great because they do D&D in that game,
They do.
right? Yep, they do.
All right.
Anyways, sorry.
Lily, Nix.
Okay.
Nix, you are none the wiser to Batgar stalking you. You
wanna
have-
draw this so bad.
I gotta pee. I'm gonna go pee while it's going on.
You probably would have heard the sound of some illuminated thud, something from above, but you look around quickly, you see nothing. Your body is pressed to the rear side of a building. You've never been inside of this building, but you've got a pretty good idea what it is. As there is an outdoor forge.
Okay.
What do you do?
I look around the outside. Wait, is the forge connected to the house? Like, is there a door from the forging area, or?
Yes, there is.
Okay. So I go up to the door. I try the handle. Obviously, it's locked because who the fuck leaves their door open?
So you want to break into the forge?
Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, no, I don't want to do that. I need to go to the alchemy.
This is the
Oh,
smith.
no. Oh, no, I need to go to the alchemist.
Okay, all right. So then you need to see Jaminda, the apothecary.
Yes.
That would be...
Yeah.
I'm going to pull you over there. Or, never mind, I'm not going to. Hold on, hold the thought. How about now? There we go.
Okay.
H. Jaminda's.
Tumble my way over there to H.
Hell
me
yeah,
stealth.
Ella's like, I need the last one, baby.
You want a
give me
fucking
a stealth.
stealth?
Yeah.
Give you a fucking stealth.
Oh.
Oh my.
Oh, I don't know where my stealth is.
Daniel, what do you do now? Now that you've made it to this house, you've seen her move up against the forge of this building here. She's ambled around the building, and then you lost sight of her. What do you do?
Oh, shit.
Freaks out.
Mogar.
No way. All right. How do I... Is there any way I can make a leap?
You would quite literally need to go to the other
Run
end of the
and jump.
house and sprint. From edge to the closest point, you would need to clear 44 feet.
You could do that in
Does it have
6
a huge
seconds.
stump on it? Let's do it.
Wait,
okay,
wait, you're a
44.
barbarian, right?
Yeah, man.
So you got 40
Rage.
foot move speed, land speed. 6 seconds, you
Do
can
I?
do it.
I have
could-
fast movement.
You can cover it
That's
from
what I'm
running,
saying. You
but he wants to jump from this roof to that roof without touching the ground.
wait, you want to jump? Oh my god, that's
Mogar got it. He's got desperation. You're fine.
yeah. Roll like 4
Yeah.
desperation rolls, and we should be
Yeah.
fine.
You're
Yeah,
fine.
Realistic. Oh no, Mogar.
Mhm.
Yeah, just keep rolling these desperations.
Why are you saying that? Realistically,
Like,
Mogar, what?
It's
I'll go through the hole.
even if you
I'll
like,
go bust through.
you would need an nat 20. If you roll anything less than a 20, it's a failure. You can't even have desperation. Like desperation won't get you there. It's just not going to do it.
So why doesn't Mogar just scale down the house?
It could.
Then...
It could.
But that's not fun.
You're right.
What would Mogar do?
All right. So, since Mogar lost sight of her, and she should be somewhere around this area,
Yeah.
and I don't know, I'm going to definitely try and jump this shit. And if I miss it, then I'm going to see if I can go prone.
The house is effed. Wait, what happens if he misses?
Let's
Yeah,
go.
like
rip
you
that
don't want to
house.
alert the neighbors. I'm trying to
go
break into
through
a
that.
house.
It's gonna go through the house.
What is
Land on
G?
people.
What is G?
G is the forge.
Is anybody living in the forge right now, or is it just open? Like, wait, the forge is outside. Like, it's usually outside and inside.
Yeah.
So, is that area where I'm going to be going
What is
an
it?
outside area? So, if I miss, I just tumble and I'm right next to the anvil. Hello, how you doing?
You're going to okay, so let's talk real quick. Maybe I missed it. What are your intentions? Are you going to get down and walk over?
No way, man. I want to fucking run and jump trying to get that nat 20. And if I miss, I want to see if I can acrobatics and do a tuck roll and see if I can roll in. And that's why I was asking to see if this area
Oh my
right
god.
here.
You want to emergency hug the pig. That's what you want to go right
Oh, yeah. That's exactly. If I can't make it, then I emergency hug the pig.
through the window. Okay. All right. So
Let's first try to make it.
let's actually I want to give you an advantage on this one. Give me a 60% range that you do want.
Stay a while and listen.
From 20% to 80%.
Okay.
I just love the thought
72.
of Cypress. I just love the thought of Cypress sitting back, thinking like, man, I did a good thing today. I really encourage my companions to be the best them that they can be.
They do
I
have a
feel
window.
real good.
They do have a window.
They do have a window?
There is a back window, yes.
Wait. How big is this damn window compared to Mogar?
Can
It's gonna be
I?
Mogar sized in a minute.
Mogar jumps for the window, latches on, clenches his butt cheeks so he doesn't like rip the whole window and wall down.
Oh god. I all I see is like Cartoon Network style butt clenching, like
I just
Ed
see,
and
like,
Eddie, or like
know
I
when,
love
like-
that show.
You know when someone
WB.
smashes through a wall
Oh,
in
God.
cartoons and they have like the weird shape?
It's a
That's
Ren
like
and
what I
Stimpy
just
ass
see in,
one.
in the wall of Mogar.
Yeah, exactly, like some Ren and Stimpy ass or some SpongeBob SquarePants clenched ass. Yeah,
That's the reason there's the Bubber clinch.
god damn it.
All right, let's try this. Are you guys ready?
All right.
I can't watch.
Fingers crossed, everybody.
This is acrobatics, yeah?
Yeah.
Cow and chicken.
Is this
Let's do it.
with the +6 that you're
Cow and
giving me?
chicken, yeah. Cow and chicken.
No, you're not going to get a +6 off of that. It's whatever your acrobatics is. Add 4 to it.
How old are you, Lily?
I'm 25.
Fuck, dude.
What do you know about Cartoon Network?
A lot.
Hey,
A
man,
lot.
I'm a year older than her, and I know a lot, okay? I
Yeah.
grew
All
up on
right,
Cartoon
all
Network.
right,
Well,
all
you don't
right.
think I know fucking
Oh, wow.
cow and chicken?
You got a
I'm
27?
just throwing it out there, not you know.
It's
It's
really
getting a little
good.
outdated.
You know you're
Damn.
not going to be able to make
Right.
this. So
27.
you're going to leap 27 feet, which is just going to cross over
Stay
their
a
road.
while and listen.
One more follow.
You
and
should
guys
roll a
get additional-
desperation is to get that extra couple of feet.
Yeah, roll desperation.
One more follower. One
Daniel.
more follower.
You
Yes.
can acrobatics from here and leap through the rear window.
But there's people living there, right?
No,
You
it's a
don't know.
shop.
You stealthily
shop.
like roll between
They
their
could
beds.
live in the shop. You know, like
I
don't think
can't
they'd be-
acrobatics
Peasants.
up top
Fucking
of the
peasants.
place.
You
Like,
you
I can't go on
could
top of
use
the
your forward momentum, but it's gonna take let's just say I'm gonna give you you're gonna need to give me a reflex and then into an acrobatics.
Let's go. I would like to try that instead.
All right, give me a reflex. Break 12.
Reflex is where? Okay.
Dude, now I just
so
have the
one.
cow and chicken theme song in my head.
I just
Fuck.
want to throw something, but I just looked it up because somebody in chat was like, "Who doesn't know cow and chicken?" Do you understand that cow and chicken only ran for 2 years, from 97 to
I remember
99?
that. Yeah.
I love cow and chicken.
99.
Did it?
yeah.
The
There's a
devil.
lot of
Do you guys
people
remember
that-
the devil that came
Oh,
up to them?
nice.
Like,
Dude, I love
oh,
And he
Oh,
was
yeah.
in your pants and he had that juicy
Super
butt.
camp, yeah.
Yeah,
Chicken, Rocco's Modern
He had
Life.
an F at school. He had an F at school for fat and fantastic.
yeah.
And they ate pork butts. Oh my
Bubba's
god.
like, "Can we please get back to the game?"
Sorry.
Broken.
It's all right.
broke
No
it.
worries. No worries. I grew up on this shit too. I know exactly what you're talking about. Mogar, you succeed in the reflex. Give me an acrobatics of 20 or higher.
Oh, shit. One more follower. Here's a reroll. Nice.
Just jumping, bitch. What?
Sick.
Mogar leaps to freefall. As he's landing, he uses the momentum to curl his body over, tumbles, and then kicks back off the ground, grabbing onto the
I am
roof,
goddamn Master Chief right now. Let's
pulling
go.
up to the roof of the building.
This is some Archer shit going on.
Yeah, yeah, it's pretty intense. You managed
This
to
is so
climb
sick.
to the top of the roof. It looked great, but remember, you're still like 300 pounds, so it sounded absolutely awful climbing to G like that.
Shit.
What do you do?
I go prone and I walk. I try to walk my fingers and toes.
Okay.
So he lays on the roof.
Like literally,
He wants to. The
Oh,
Grinch. The Grinch.
you are literally yes, you are correct. With my fingers and toes over the ledge to see where she went.
He wants
I don't want to
Grinch
show
walk.
my.
All
It's
right, perfect.
Shut up, chat. Yes. Okay. Stop.
This is probably my favorite episode to date. You guys need to drink way more often.
I'm
Hey.
not even drinking.
Oh,
I had something called Prosecco. Try it out. It's
I'm on
very
like my 9th beer. Okay, so I am
All right.
fucked up.
So next
I'm
week,
like
apparently we're all
fine.
drinking next week.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yep, I'm down. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Daniel.
Well, yeah. What's up?
I can get some Blue Moon.
Blue Moon's good. That's good stuff.
Yes.
You see her skulking in the shadows. You know exactly what to look for. You've spotted her. Remember, you can also see in the dark up to 60 feet. So yeah,
Where is she at?
She is. She's right here. She's made
Oh
it to the
shit,
front of this
she's
building.
close. Fuck.
Yep.
So I have to be super prone. Be like, ooh.
What's
You
up,
see her
apothecary?
stop
Is it
right
H?
here. Yes.
Yeah, H.
And then she looks around several times. Then you hear this. And then she sprints right over to the door.
Okay. So she's over at H. Is she going inside H? Is H where the place where she needs to go and steal? You know what? I think this is a perfect spot. I would like to stay at G. Because I can see the whole entire place for where I need to be. So if anything were to happen, unless she's going to see B, I don't think she is going to C or B. If she is, then I got to go closer.
Sure, that sounds fine. All right. Putting this back in the wheelhouse of Lily.
All right, so I shuffle my way over there, sprinting, covered in dirt, leaving a nice little. Oh no, never mind. Just keep going. Get to H. Check the door. Door's clearly locked. Nobody leaves their doors open. Well, I guess I don't have to bend down since I'm short enough to see the keyhole. And then I pull out my sword, which is really a knife, and I jiggle it inside, and just jiggle around trying to unlock the door. What do I have to roll for you?
That's dope. You have a sword.
You're trying to pick the lock?
With a sword.
Can
With a
this be
sword.
a knife? Because my other knife has peanut butter all over it.
You should have used the one with peanut butter on it. It would have been perfect.
All right. So
What is this right now?
all right. So Lily, under most circumstances, you would use disable device.
Wait.
Because you're using a sword.
No, I don't carry a sword.
Use disable peanut
I have
butter.
a dagger. I carry a dagger.
You have a dagger. Okay.
This is
Prefer no.
the only weapon I have right now.
So you have a
I
dagger.
have a +5 in disable peanut butter, okay? Just let me use my disable peanut butter skills
Oh.
that I have been developing over a long career.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
You
I don't know. Do you get the GIF? You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
You sir
Oh
are
my
fired.
God.
You sir are fired.
I'm a father. It is my right.
All right, so I don't have disable device.
All
I
right.
don't.
You're gonna have to use this as an untrained check.
Okay,
Go ahead.
so it's still
Give it-
close.
Wait, you try to pick a lock, you don't even know how to pick locks.
Just no.
That's not pickles.
Look, I have. Okay, this is why I don't really understand. Like, I have escape artist, and my background is literally like good at climbing out of dungeons because I've been locked up a lot. So, I just feel like I should have had it. I'm gonna.
She
I
still
don't
doesn't
give a
learn a
fuck
lesson.
right now. I don't
She's
give a
been
fuck
locked
right
up a
now.
lot.
Fucking 17.
You know what? Go for it. You got
Yeah!
17. You managed to jimmy the knife just into the opening of the door, and you pry the lock. What little lock there actually is, it's not much. It's just a turnstile. Maybe it's because Jaminda Jaminda, she didn't really care that much. Maybe because it's a little town, and they're all pretty trustworthy of this.
Maybe because of the
everyone
trap.
Shit, now I feel bad.
Here comes the desperation hit. GG's.
You manage to rife the lock open just enough, or at least you think you have. When you turn the handle, it seems to open.
Not good timing with the Pink Panther noise.
I know, I was like,
Yeah, I was like, perfect. Like, damn. Okay, do this shit.
yeah, this is a sign. It's good.
Lily, Nyx,
Yeah.
looking inside of the establishment, the moment that you jostle the door, you hear a ting of a bell.
Oh, shit.
It's just a brief ting. Do you continue opening the door?
Yes.
Okay. Do you pull the door rapidly? Do you pull it slowly?
No, slow. Because
Very
the bell
slowly.
already went. So very slowly, no creaking, no nothing. Like, just really.
All right. I'm gonna make a check here.
No. You fail.
Okay. All right. What do you do once you've opened the door just enough?
I open the door enough. I don't close it all the way. So I leave it so that the bell doesn't go off again.
Do you slide in like butter?
Yeah, like I just slide in awkwardly. And I
Bub.
leave the door ajar very nicely, but still close to closing, just in retrospect to the bell.
Okay. What's up?
Um,
What you need, Ello?
How many subs until a reroll?
Let's see. We're at 242, so 3 more.
3 more.
I
Let's
think that's
go.
right.
Speak now in the chat, and I will gift you a sub.
X up in the chat.
If you are not subbed already. Oh,
Bam, there's one. Archimage.
Go.
X up in the
Bug,
chat.
you're going on.
I might have to
That was
multitask.
going nuts.
If we're going
Yes.
over, I'm going to have to multitask and pack because I'm heading to London in like 2 hours and I haven't packed.
That's fine. That's fine. You don't.
I have a wireless headset, so I'll just come and go. And I'm laughing, but I don't need to take
Do your
notes.
stuff.
I can show you the dresses I might wear.
Oh yes, show go. I'm
I
excited.
am here.
I'm excited.
Let's
want sushi.
let me double check here. We're
Oh,
we're
dude, that
at
sounds fun. Good.
244 subscribers.
Oh,
We need one more.
One away.
Do it. Someone do it.
Dan Servo says, "I'll
just
gift one
did it.
on behalf of Paizo."
Aww.
Oh, nice. Bam, there we are. We're done.
What do you mean on behalf of Paizo? Does he work at Paizo?
Yes, he does.
What the fuck? I backed your game like years ago, and it hasn't even come out, man. You know how long ago I backed your game?
Wait, what game is that? Is that the one with the troll?
It's like a Paizo-inspired MMO. Yeah, oh yeah, about that cough. Yeah, look. All right.
Goes into lurk mode mysteriously.
Klopp, thank you so much, guys. Thanks for all the
What's
subs.
Paizo?
I appreciate that. Paizo is the developer of the game that we're using right now.
Oh,
They-
wow.
They made Carrion Crown. They've made the rules that we're using. That's them.
So Dan is
I hope
That's pretty cool.
that we're making you proud with our gameplay.
How's watching us play your game?
Be gentle, Dan.
Oh,
I'm
come
gonna
on. We're the best team ever. Are you joking?
I'm gonna put this junior mode. Junior
He
mode
said
is
it's
me
been
right now.
amazing.
Good. We're at
It's
247
Junior Mode.
subs. 3 more, and you guys will unlock an
Hey.
additional luck reroll. That'll put you up to 4.
Oh.
But right now, you guys have 3.
Can I just
We have
knife
3. We got plenty
Stevie?
right now. We don't have to go crazy. Let's continue this. I want to
Yeah.
see where this goes.
All right, Lily,
Why
you
is
have
peanut butter so runner.
shaken into the building.
Because it's like all natural peanut butter, so the oils are like still there.
No.
I got like whip around. Sorry.
Sorry. How's our game?
It's like when you open up
Watch
the
your peanut
jar,
butter
there's a bunch
already.
of water on top. You know, you gotta kind of mix it.
Yeah, I gotta like. That's why the knife's in here. You know. Just,
Yeah,
hello,
I like
yes.
it. I like
hi.
it. I like it. I see what you're doing. You got crunchier, smooth.
All right. Let's go. Let's do it.
You have ambled your way inside of the building. What do you do?
Nyx continues to look around sheepishly. She even looks at the floor. Can I? So is it perception that I'm rolling? Can I like kind of figure out which ones look squeaky and which ones don't look squeaky?
Squeaky of
the
what?
floorboard?
Yeah,
Oh,
like
the floor.
squeaky
The floorboard.
floorboards.
Oh,
Like
okay,
I don't want to
um,
like squeak too much. You know, I don't want to land on something and go.
If her floor is doing that,
Just,
then
just don't step on the parakeets, and you should be fine.
yeah, right.
You should be all right. Give me a perception.
Hey, Bob, can I appeal to the businessman in you?
I'll allow it. What do you have?
Okay, so let's say that I were to gift 2 more subs. Would you allow us to carry over the luck rolls that we have tonight to our next session?
I would allow you guys to carry over 2 of them.
That's fair. It's a bargain.
That is a
Sorry,
really
I
good
have
bargain.
to multitask.
All right, a deal?
Yeah.
Deal?
All right, speak now in chat or forever hold your peace. I got 2 more subs.
Oh, Ella's
for
fucking
non-subs.
Santa Claus.
I got 2 more subs for non-subs. I just like seeing that the chat is entirely sub. And like when somebody talks that isn't subbed, I'm like,
It
my
feels-
OCD is like.
It does feel good. Admittedly, it feels great.
Mhm.
But it's also always nice to see folks that
New faces.
that have come in. That
So
are new
now I
as
have to
well.
force them into love. You know?
Oh
force
man.
them into service.
Enjoy these wonderful Bubscriber emotes.
Yeah. Also, guys,
Yes.
just a plug. I feel like this is important to note because I shared this on my stream about a week ago. Subs on either Patreon or in stream will have access to a large. It's a large scale. I say this. It's a pen and paper MMO tabletop RPG. It's a lot of letters. It's a lot of letters.
It is.
Yes.
What? You what?
Yeah, it's a Discord-bound RPG that will be based on my Discord server, and subs will have first opportunity to climb in, and it's going to be a survival situation. Running raids. Picture like a D&D version or a Pathfinder version of like WoW meets Frostpunk.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's going to be wild. I'm pretty excited for it. But that's going to go out to subs and subs only.
Are you ever gonna do a cyberpunk D&D?
I'm
I
playing.
need that game now.
I'm playing in one on
I want to
Monday.
be in one so bad. That's like my era, my time.
I'm learning the rule set right now for Shadowrun, and Shadowrun is that future punk.
Oh right, it is. I know Shadowrun.
Yeah.
Ello.
Say that again. You kind of cut out.
I don't know if Ello was in Shadowrun. I remember.
I mean, I remember, I know the
Or-
RPG that was released on Steam, and I played that a little bit, and I know of the world, though I'd never run an RPG group that's either been in it or run one as. So
I think
I would have to learn it too, but I get the world. It's kind of
They were pretty
it's
dope.
kind of more futuristic, but they kind of throw in more traditional RPGs. It's almost like that movie that came out on Netflix.
Bright?
What's it called? Yes, Bright. Yes. Yeah.
It's
I
like
haven't
a
watched that yet. I was gonna watch it today.
widely accepted unofficial Shadowrun film. Yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty close.
Is it really? Is that like? Because I've always just made that comparison in my head. Is that like like the people of
It's-
Shadowrun are like,
it's
hey,
really
that's
like that,
our
yeah.
movie.
I mean, yeah,
Oh,
the
okay.
Shadowrun guys are like, well, that's as close as we're honestly going to get. So we take it, even though it disgusts us in a lot of ways, because it does some weird things to the universe. But yeah, it's fantasy modern. It's very much like that gritty Chicago police-trodden universe meets pixies and fairies and trolls and magic and stuff like that.
I thought it was pretty good. I mean, I think they could elaborate more on but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nix, you
Yeah,
are
come on,
unable.
Monsterfish. Yeah. I got a new thing on my Netflix that was like, you like Kill Bill. You would also like Mulan 2, Monsterfish, and like
I
I
watched
made
a
a
horror
post
film.
about it. It's like,
Oh,
God
yeah.
damn. Yeah,
I watched a horror film and it recommended Peppa Pig.
Yeah. It's like, you like Bright? Well, you will definitely love Finding Nemo.
I was like, that's
he?
fine and all, but
Nix, you are unable to identify the squeaky boards.
oh
Oops, sorry. You muted.
No, okay.
Sorry, I had to type a message really quickly. So fuck. So Nyx just kind of looks at the floorboard, squinting. Of course, her vision's really terrible, and she's just looking around, and then she progressively starts to do ballerina feet, going through the house. I kind of want to stand up and show you guys, but it's a little awkward, so maybe I won't do that. But just awkwardly moving her feet in the direction of the potions and things that she would need.
Sure. Okay, so you do manage to find what looks to be like a potion cabinet. Things are marked to be quite a bit more expensive than you're used to seeing, or at least immediately what you can afford, because potions are expensive. They are incredibly expensive. So yeah, it's a little outside of your range, but you can take what you need. Obviously, if you pocket everything, there's going to be noted of a break-in. And you guys have a bit of a reputation around town, as is. Probably going to suspect you.
Okay, I don't care.
So do you just take everything?
No, I take, I guess I don't know potions as well as I should.
Not
no,
really, no.
I have no knowledge. Can I take educated guesses using knowledge arcana?
You can take guesses based off of that, yeah.
Okay, so I'm just going to roll for it.
will they not have labels?
Yeah, aren't they labeled? But I don't know what I'm looking for. I don't know the potion I need.
They're probably labeled like Harry Potter.
You're looking for magic things just to do magic show, so I guess you could just read
Yeah,
the label.
I just need. Oh no, that's right. I need levitation. No, she would know that, wouldn't she? Wouldn't she know that?
You would have some idea about some potions, but You don't really see a need for potions. You can just cast spells. Why buy a potion of something you can already
Oh,
just
that's right.
go
All right,
into
whatever. I'm
submit?
gonna use my arcane.
Okay, go for it. Let's see what you get.
My arcane. Oh, that's not good. Okay. I'm gonna re-roll.
Reroll. We got plenty.
Yeah, we're good. We're just I'm a little uncomfortable now that the Pink Panther music has stopped.
Okay.
Aw.
Yeah, let's get that going back again, please.
Whole VOD muted. It's okay.
Reroll it again.
Keep going.
Reroll.
Reroll.
Remember, you only have 4.
Desperation!
You only have 4, so
Yeah,
you've
do it
rerolled
again.
twice, 3 times now?
They said that Big Boss has died twice during our substreak.
I'll get it. I'll get it in just a minute.
All right, fine. I'm gonna do one more time. Okay, well, terrible. So,
How many subs do we need for another reroll?
My God, Ella.
Here for another reroll. What do we need right now? God damn it.
People that aren't subscribed, first of all.
Yeah. Yes. Anyone here not subscribed, raise their hand.
2 new patrons.
Anybody at all, raise your hand.
Two new patrons on Patreon.
2 new page. Well,
Hell yeah.
Ella's like, I
Oh,
can't
Fire
fucking
Dealers
get
all of a
it.
sudden like, oh, I love this group. I love, this what's going on? Oh, I love this group. Suddenly out of nowhere, even though I haven't talked all day. All right. Okay, I see what's happening here.
What was your favorite
Okay.
moment so
Oh,
far?
I love, yeah.
Not
What are your
including
favorite
today?
moments? Tell us. You know, in episode 2, what was your favorite part of episode 2?
That was a good
Yeah,
episode.
That was a good episode. Tell us more about that episode specifically right now without Googling it or looking up it.
You can't check my notes. They're not online.
Bob, why don't you submit to Twitch a D&D panel? Like, why don't you talk about like being a dungeon
Do tabletop
guy?
on.
Yeah.
On yeah.
Oh, Kenshin, I can't gift you a sub for some reason. It's like blocked
Oh,
out.
he just got it. Yeah, Dan just took that from you.
Oh, you motherfucker, Dan. You're trying to make up for your failure of an MMO. For your failure of an MMO that I backed up. How dare you, Dan, take glory from me. How dare you?
I don't think we stole anything that episode Frozen.
I don't even think that nobody subbed. Like, I think everybody that's talking is subbed now.
I think
So there's literally nothing else I can do.
Music.
for us.
Lily.
The answers we'll
Yes.
talk offline. My DMs are open. I would love to know. I would love to know.
Lily.
As a side
Fucking asshole.
You seem to be looking to each of these potions.
Why do I feel like a fucking dragon's gonna pop out of the ground? Why?
Not the case.
Okay.
Not the case. You're peering to each of these potions and you're not really sure what to take. You're looking at each of them. You're like, that's got something living in it. And like, that's red. And Lily, you start to hear something.
Tasha's noise is like, wait, is that the game or
Oh.
Tosh?
No, I was playing with keys. There is music.
No, it's
going on.
perfect.
It sounded like bubbling of like jingling.
Oh,
Like there was
I'm
an
sorry. I
alarm.
am looking in the
No,
back.
no, it's perfect.
No,
It
no,
works.
you're good.
That's
You're good.
me
Okay.
then. I'm so sorry. I'm trying
Just
to
say
pass
yes.
it
You meant to do
music.
that.
I meant to do it. Do you like my Twitch cup?
I like it.
I like it.
Poor Bo, I'm
Mogar.
sorry.
Mogar, you see a figure walk between some of the homes in the path of the apothecary.
One jump on him.
You want to jump on him?
Damn.
You just
Oh,
want
God.
you want to
I
spring
just
from the roof of a building, and you just want to jump onto this person.
Death 5.
No, I'm just kidding, because I don't know who
Is
the
he like an
person is.
old
right.
woman, like
Yeah.
taking her nightly stroll, and Mogar just fucking like tackles her to the ground?
This
Leaves
person-
some
I'm just
person's
gonna
finger in
interrupt
their
this
mouth.
real quick to just say, just one last time. If you're unsubbed and you talk in chat right now, I will fucking sub you. Like, I'm just throwing it out there. I'm just throwing last shot before I start like subbing Tommy Wiseau and like other people who don't matter.
Oh my god!
I'm just saying, if you want to be subbed, now's the time to speak now or forever hold your fucking non-sub life.
Here's
All right,
one.
there we go. All right.
Oh my lord. Okay. Yeah, you see them walking. To
See
the apothecary.
them? There's more than one?
This person. You see this person. They them. This person is walking to the apothecary. They're not running. They're not galloping. They're just kind of walking.
It's 2 a.m. in the morning, too. Oh, God.
Wait, it's one person, right?
You
Not
see this
two?
person make their way up
Okay,
the steps.
Can I smell them from here?
You can try. Give me a perception. Add 2 to it for
smell.
your scent.
Wait, did he say smell?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Mogar, give me a 30% range. That you do want.
I would love 40 to 70.
Negative.
Fuck.
Ooh, that's so close though.
No,
Not
it's
down
Did you
wind.
reroll?
You are not. I mean, you. Do you have? Oh,
Can we
you have
use
a reroll.
2 look reroll?
Hold on. Can I advocate for
Do it!
a
have a
desperation
reroll.
roll in reverse to expand the amount of numbers you would allow him to have? Therefore, if he were to use a desperation roll, it would be he would have to roll a 2 or higher to hit 38 from his 40. It would be 35 to whatever he had picked.
Negative.
God damn it!
He could force me.
man.
I could use one of his rerolls to reroll it, and he can call a different
Reroll.
set of numbers. Okay.
Reroll and do 30 to 50. All right, no, excuse me, 30 to 60.
Okay.
I tried, Dan. I tried.
God damn it! Thank you.
69.
I know.
It keeps fucking with me, man. I keep breaking the
Okay.
wrong numbers.
You're not downwind. You are unable to get the scent of this individual. If you may have met them in the past, you're not entirely sure. But you're, like I said, you don't know. The only other person that's been awake up to this point that's recently been around is Bart. But this person doesn't look like Bart. A little bit huskier, about the same height, bipedal. They make it to the door of the apothecary. They open the door. You can audibly hear the chime.
As in, like, without even a key. Like, they knew that someone was in there, or they just wanted to just open the door because it was locked before.
They just open the door.
Hmm.
As they open the door, Lily, there is an audible chiming of the bell. What do you do?
I
Freeze frame.
grab the most colorfulest potions on the shelf,
You're gonna
Oh
throw them?
gosh.
stuff them in my bag, and I hide in a cabinet.
Okay.
Okay,
Cool.
all right. Lily, you open the cabinet and it's dark. You don't have dark vision. You just hop in.
Yep.
Okay, you hop in. Something quite repugnant is inside of here. When you leap in, you step down on something that's moist. Smells of decay. Give me a stealth. Give me a stealth.
He smells like decay?
Wait, where are you? You're hiding in a cabinet in the apothecaries, and you stepped into something that smells like decay.
She
Yep.
does?
I do, yes.
Dude,
Oh,
maybe
fuck.
the apothecary is a killer. Ooh.
No, she's in a fucking...
Nyx, you just
Can I-
released the door.
Oh, can I use desperation right now?
Don't you have a reroll?
No,
Yeah,
I
one
don't
more.
have any. Oh, do I?
I mean, you could use desperation, but you're not sure if it's going to make a difference.
Well,
Yeah.
just to throw this out there, how many subs did we need to get to the next for another reroll? Because I do believe there
Sure,
may have
take
been
a,
subs.
take
Yeah.
a look.
Yeah, take a look, just so you know.
One more.
One more?
Yeah. Get your friends.
Motherfuckers
Listen,
in
if there's
chat,
one
just,
person out there who
speak.
isn't subbed.
Just speak up.
We'll
You don't have to
literally sub
speak
you
ever
right now.
again. Just say hello.
Do Anna. She loves D&D.
Like, even if you're just stopping by and you're like, I don't even know what the fuck Twitch, just say hello in the chat.
Are you new
I'm
to
gonna
Twitch?
make another account, and then I'm gonna sub my own account if you don't. Or Tommy Busto is gonna get it.
Let's
You let
Gift
the
wants a
door.
ninja.
You let the door slide, and there is a brief clicking. It's audible enough. You hear the creaking of wood panels, and then a stop when the door slams.
Oh, now that you're in there, you don't even know if that person.
I have a reroll. We
Lily.
just got a new sub.
Nah.
Yeah,
Nah.
no.
Lily.
I feel
You're like, one more sub. We got a new sub.
Lily.
Got the wrong password. Nah.
You didn't use the magic word. Lily,
Please.
you hear,
Oh no.
hello?
Oh God, it's Gibb.
Stay a while and listen.
You don't really think
Does
much
this-
of it.
Does this man ever leave me alone?
Are you still wearing those panties?
No, he
You
took
can
them.
smell
He took
them. You can smell them.
Lily,
Yeah.
the smell. I need a fortitude save from you.
How do I do that?
Look at your fort. It's fort, reflex, and will. And give me a fortitude save.
Fort. Oh, that's flat foot. Fortitude 2. So it's +2, right? D20 +2?
Yep.
Oh.
You could re-roll that.
Oh, yay!
You got the re-roll now.
Oh my god, please re-roll that.
That's much better.
Much better.
Lily, you feel your tongue
I can taste it on my tongue.
begin to salivate, and you can feel it like this bile buildup in the back of your throat, and you do everything you can to stomach it back. You wince, you bite your lips, and then you finally just pull down this sensation of vomit. Then you hear the footsteps again.
It's like the worst film.
A door opens. Give me a perception. Daniel. A light kicks on in the apothecaries. You can just see the outline of it in the front window door. What do? What does Mogar do?
I would like to acrobat down and be like prone to the wall, like so I can be able to hear and whatever. So if anything were to happen, I can bust in.
Okay, you climb down and you start making your way over to the apothecaries. You're nearest the door. You can see just through a crack of light available. Do you look in?
Slightly, yes.
Give me a perception.
I'm glad I didn't go clothes shopping first.
I would like to re-roll.
You got it. Roll it.
I believe this is my last one.
Ooh.
Oh,
Rolled off of a 4.
I
That's
saw
pretty
that
good.
shit too. I was like, oh.
Pretty good. Okay.
Oh,
You
24, nice.
you peek in, and at first your vision is not quite right. You went from darkness to some kind of light, so you give your eyes a moment to adjust. But when you're looking through, you see the man twist on what looks to be some kind of kerosene lamp. And when he
Wait,
does,
what?
a man twists a handle to a kerosene lamp.
Okay.
And after he turns it, light seems to illuminate the room just enough. You see a silhouette of him at this point, but you don't see Nyx anywhere. And then his figure takes off his hat, and then his coat, and you realize that it's Gibb. It is the sheriff.
I fucking hate Gibb.
Jaminda, the apothecary, she steps up to him and she looks confused. He throws his hand around her waist, grabs the back of her head, and they start to kiss.
But we already knew about this.
No, because we
didn't-
thought the other lady, the tobacco
He's a
lady.
player.
He's bunking everybody in.
Yeah, dude. You know, to be
Gibb-
fair, if I was a sheriff of a whole town, I'd probably abuse my power like that too.
Gibb
We know who
Turns.
butlered it off.
Gibb turns and grabs her from behind. He pulls his hand from the right side of her waist up between her breasts and around her throat.
She likes it like that.
Kinky.
He
Wow.
pushes her arms up onto the wall
Oh.
and tears off her pants. You see him do something to his pants, and then with the firelight that is there, they begin to copulate. They're having sex. You witness this. But as this is happening, Mogar, you see something very interesting. It's not
A
sex.
ghost dick.
No.
A ghost dick! And Bubba's so serious. No.
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 Having her
Not
actually-
see a ghost dick.
One, you do not see Nyx at all. You have no idea where she even is at this point. But what you do see is that Gibb's eyes have glazed over silver, and he flexes his hair the same way that you saw the man in your vision the night before.
Oh shit.
And as he does so, you can see him. It's like he's appealing to his own vanity. As he grabs her waist and he just drives home.
So this is Lance.
Vance.
What kind of moans are we hearing
Gibbs and
here?
Lance. Lance is Gibbs. It's like a Finkel situation.
Finkel and Einhorn. It's Einhorn.
Does she-
Einhorn and Finkel.
Does she scream out? Can Nyx hear her screaming out in like pleasure,
Yeah,
or is
pink
it
or
like
black?
is it
Yeah.
a fake? Please roll perception, Nyx, to determine whether it's a real or fake orgasm.
I
Is she-
will.
Wait, is she gonna make the
Nyx would
noise?
know.
Reacting.
Girls know.
She
Oh my god. Reroll. Reroll.
Nyx has no
I don't-
rerolls. Nyx, I'll tell you next week.
Desperation.
Ah!
I'll tell you next
Desperation.
week.
Hey.
We're gonna go
Next
get
week,
wine next
to
week.
learn if he's giving her a real orgasm.
Honestly, can I just say, like, for being gone for so long, I think the session went really well. Like,
Yes.
I think it was good.
It ended with some girl getting pounded by some ghost dude. This is all.
Yeah, dude. I mean, that is the one way I wanted to come back to D&D with ghost
I mean,
sex.
Just think about it. You could just step out and they would never notice. Just be under them.
God damn it.
That
Titties
marks
swaying.
tonight's session. I have no idea what episode it is based on the amount of weeks that we have played versus the few that we've missed. They have,
I think it's
albeit been sparse.
13.
I think it's 13 or
Something.
14 as well. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
But
probably
Stay a while and
you guys guessed that was Vance. Immediately as I said about him pulling back his
Flicking the
hair.
hair back.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm eager to know, what are your thoughts about what's happening in the situation? And please, just, sex is, you obviously know that that's happening, but what's really happening here?
They
I
are
think-
going to summon
Demon
Babe's gonna
baby.
kill her.
Demon babies.
Demon
Either
baby.
that, or they're
I
going to
was
summon
thinking-
the big thing. The big thing that I saw in my head, like the big guy
Mhm.
from the warden. They're gonna re-get him back again or something like that. I don't know.
I was thinking more of like a Patrick Swayze sort of ghost romance story, but I guess that's out of here.
I'll just go.
So
On
much
you.
for molding clay
the-
together.
The dead people that died in the prison, they want to be
Possessed.
reborn again. So, they're just fornicating now to reproduce, to just keep the cycle going. It's like one of those really fucked up horror movies.
okay.
I'm
Well,
gonna go
I
boring
think
route.
they're just trying to live within the bodies of these real people.
Yeah, that's another round. Go ahead,
Yeah.
Samara. What do you
I'm
have?
just gonna go boring route and say put her body on the bed, take a knife from off her head. So I'm gonna, yeah.
Taking notes
And-
about what?
maybe this guy is
Demon spawns.
Maybe
And Gibb was having something with the tobacconist, and she's dead, and it was very traumatic.
Demon spawns.
Oh shit, the apothecary's gonna die.
maybe.
That's
Oh,
why
you
Daniel the
gotta-
Demon
yo, you gotta
Mogar's
get
gonna
this-
save him.
You gotta get the hell out of that.
Gibb-
Maybe
Getting
Gibbs gets them
some-
pregnant and then kills them. I'm
Maybe.
sorry.
That would have to be very quick.
well, we don't know how
within
long
an
this is.
hour.
He hasn't had sex in a long time. I'm pretty sure he's quit.
Well,
All right, never mind.
I'm
But
sure.
has the ghost Spectre guy had sex in a long time? I bet he's had it pretty recently. Bet he can hold his load.
maybe he's just so bad that he wants to die.
He's shooting his
That's it.
ectoplasm in him.
I'm sure if there was ever a chance of Dan representing me at Paizo, it's lost. It's totally lost.
I
Oh,
think
Dan
that this
doesn't.
makes
Dan
it
doesn't
better.
fucking matter because Dan didn't follow through with his MMO idea.
Dan,
Whoa.
It was
matters
all
so
Dan's
much.
idea. Okay,
It was not all his idea.
It
Looks
was
around
100% Dan.
looks around sheepishly. Oh Lord.
He said she's. That's why there's so many in there.
Read your DMs, Ello. Okay,
Let's just not assume that this is how this game is regularly.
It
Handled.
is. He's like,
It is.
He's like, hell yeah.
Look
If
at
it
the
isn't, this is how it
amazingness
should be
that we
regularly
bring to
handled.
this Pathfinder. We have brought joy to hundreds of people. We are funny.
so.
We are a good group. I mean, Bob is the best. This is just perfect. All right?
There's nothing in my Twitter.
Don't lie to yourselves.
Dan, how dare you to betray me? There's nothing in my Twitter DM.
This is the best advertisement for your brand. Oh, well, thanks, Dan. Yes. I want to say I think, but based off of the way Ello has been tonight,
Maybe-
I'm not sure if you're being facetious or not.
That looks like an every DM he has.
Oh, I love it.
it's
I've been
letting
drinking,
new
I'm sorry,
players
I
be
warned you
adventurous.
guys.
No, I love it. I like you. You're great. This is great. I
It's
couldn't ask
letting,
for a better group, to be honest.
Letting new players be adventurous. That's why. And
You
do
guys
what we wanna
did
do.
great, and I don't know if you guys have noticed this or not, but I'm still trying to pass the metaphorical like storytelling stick into each person's wheelhouse. I want to give each of you guys an opportunity to have to tell the story, to tell it from your own perspective, as opposed to just letting one person be your leader and guide you forward. Tonight, I had a bit more of a focus for Daniel. After the dice fell a few times, it had all rolled up Daniel, so it was like, all right, we're going to make sure that this goes in his wheelhouse. And Nyx just came through like wingman style, just made some things happen. That's great. That's great. So I'm expecting more things in the future. I'm just really happy that this game still continues. You guys are dope. But
I look forward to these sessions. Like, I get to hang out with like other casters. I get to like be in a different.
Pissed last week.
I was so pissed last week. It was a fucking blessing in disguise because I made some dope ass like meal afterwards. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna watch Gotham. This is actually really cool. But like, I like this. I don't get to do this. I like hanging out with other people. I like to be social, even though I'm not. So I'm sorry. I just really like doing this. I'm sorry.
You don't need to be sorry at all. This is a blast for me. Guys, thank you so much. Since it's been so long, let's take a second to kind of introduce ourselves to those that are new to D&D or maybe new to you guys. This is a great opportunity. So let's start bottom right. Mogar, Daniel, who are you? Where can we find you?
What up, guys? My name is DanielTheDemon. I am a variety broadcaster on Twitch. I main and hone onto Warframe and grindy games. But yeah, you can check me out on there. We go crazy. We're loud. We're hyperactive. If you want your ears blown out, definitely come on over. But besides that, yeah.
Daniel is that. He is loud and active. I love that about him. Next in that line, Symarra.
Oh, hi. I apologize for having to pack. I'm going to a Twitch event in less than 2 hours. So I need to have packed. I want to say I primarily do creative, but I've been doing loads of games at the moment because I'm just on a gaming kick. I've just started a new save of Skyrim because I am masochist. And I will be getting back into creative soon. I like to try and learn new things and make a mess, basically. That's what I do.
Right on. Solis.
Yes, I'm Solis. No, actually, DJTechLive, Frank, whatever you want to call me. I do games, creative, and I host for Twitch for events like E3 and all kinds of stuff like that. So if you like that type of stuff, it's up your alley. Check me out on Twitch.tv/DJTechLive and DJTechLive all over the place. Twitter, Instagram not, but Twitter and everything else. But we typically focus on positivity and helping people with anxiety and stuff because that's where I came from. That's why I came to Twitch. So kind of moving it forward, so to speak, or giving it forward or from behind. I'm just kidding. No.
Right on.
But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Right on. Cypress.
Stay a while and listen.
Hello, I'm actually Ellohime, but it's good to be called by my D&D name that I have not heard for fucking weeks. Thank you guys. First of all, the people who are playing the game, thanks for letting me drink and have a good time tonight and dealing with me. Thank you, chat, as well. I stream on Twitch. I have for 5 years at 4 a.m. usually in the morning Eastern time. This is 4 a.m. EST, which is kind of a ridiculous time, but we have a blast playing variety of games. If you guys want to join us, please consider following me at www.twitch.tv/Ellohime. Or follow me at Ellohime Twitch on Twitter. Yeah, I think that's pretty much good to go. I love you guys. Thanks for indulging my.
Nah, man, please. I was glad to drink with you, dude. I had a whole bottle of Prosecco, got some beer with you, dude. It was good.
I'm gonna get some wine for next week.
Yeah, I'll get wine too.
Yeah.
I get fucked on wine. Jesus.
Yeah.
I had such a good time today. Like, honestly, I think this is one of our most fun sessions. Like, we had such a good time. It's great because when it comes to new groups, there's always that weird sort of introductory stage where we like play for like a month or two and we're kind of still like feeling it out. Now we're starting to get into like the comfortability of being around each other and fucking around and just having a good time and enjoying D&D. So it's been a pleasure. I really enjoy playing with you guys. So cheers to all you guys and to chat for jumping in and watching us and enjoying the shit show that is this fucking RP broadcast. So cheers.
I love it.
Thank you, guys.
Last but not, certainly not least, Nyx, our tiny terror. Tell us a bit about you.
My name's LillyVinnily. I'm a full-time creative variety broadcaster here on Twitch. I do a lot of illustrations. I love digital art. That's probably one of my biggest passions. I do a bunch of Just Dance. I'm actually competing for the World Cup. That's coming up very soon.
Congrats. I didn't
I
know
am super excited, so I'm like trying to practice my heart out, but I normally do it in high-heeled shoes because why not? Just have to be a little extra here on this website.
Beyonce.
I also play a lot of The Sims and other like story-moded RPG kind of whatever on whatevers. I don't know. I'm really loving The Sims. I'm sorry. But yeah, I host the Weirdoverse, so if you like strange, weird, and unusual things, then it's probably the place for you. But when you come in there, you just have to be yourself, because in my personal opinion, there's nothing more perfect than just being you. You don't have to be somebody else. You're just you, and that's the whole focus. Just be you and be happy with it. But you can find me at twitch.tv/LillyVinnily or on Twitter, LillyVinnily, and come hang out. We're a good time.
I
Just
like that
that.
click at the end.
And I'm sure if you guys are watching, you already know who I am. I'm Bub, the Bubbernaut. I am a dungeon master, game master, storyteller, whatever title you wish to give me. I'm that guy. I'm that tiny voice behind the tale that you're playing in. I run games all week long. I'm either playing in some or I'm running them myself. Very soon, I hope to launch a Reign of Winter Pathfinder adventure starring most of the Lab Cats, which is another group that I'm a part of. And I'm pretty excited about that. I'm just waiting to hear a couple of things before I give more details on that. Yeah, I know, Dan. I'm waiting to hear a couple of things. Yeah, that hard wink. But once I do, I will get all the information to you guys, and you will see that here. Mondays, I do Shadowrun. Tuesdays, I have been playing Blades in the Dark, but that's on temporary hiatus. Wednesday is Shackled City. It's 131 episodes. Thursday's Carrion Crown. Friday is up in the air until I can figure out something. Saturdays, I play on Roll For Its channel, which is a World of Darkness campaign. I play as Darian Tuck, a voiceover artist and narrator. It's pretty exciting. Yeah, that's me in a nutshell. Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out. It's been a total blast. Is anybody here streaming following this?
Oh no, I got
No.
Okay.
no.
Okay.
Well, Elo's at 4 a.m.
Truth.
No, not this morning.
Are
Okay.
you carrying on?
Yeah, hey everyone. No way in 4 hours I'm gonna be live.
All right.
Afternoon.
I got to peace out anyway. I'll talk to everybody later. Love you guys.
Bye.
Good night, everyone. Thank you
See
so
you
much for
later.
everything.
Take it easy,
Solis
guys.
out. Oh.
All right, folks. That's gonna be me there. This is
All right,
actually gonna
guys.
mark the end of my stream as well. So thank you
Okay.
guys for hanging out on my my Patreon stream.
Get over here.
I need to shout. I'm like a little stressed. Ow.
Good night, Bub. Hope you feel better.
Take it easy, buddy.
Hope everything is going well. See
All right,
y'all
guys.
later.
It was a lot of fun. See you later. Good night.
Bye. Good night. Kitty.
He came in to say hi. So goodbye.
Guys,
Oh my god.
that's gonna mark the end of this game. I hope you've enjoyed it for what it is. I'm super stoked for everything that we've had. What am I hearing?
Kitty.
He came in to say hi.
Hello?
Bye.
Oh my god.
Where's this echo coming from? I don't even know. I'm not even sure. But that's going to be it for the stream. I'll see you tomorrow for another 12 hours on Patreon Day. I'm super excited about it. I hope to see you guys there. Thank you for absolutely everything. You guys are dope. Next EDH night, I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Sound good? Sounds good. Peace, guys. I'm out. Maybe. Yep. Now I am.